Mm. Do 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 do. I'm alive. I believe I'm live. Hello. Hello, everybody. Alrighty then. Yeah, I gotta jump in VC. Gonna jump in VC. Hello! Alright, Lightning Lunatic, Pyrrhus, and Jenny are all here. Nice. Hello.
Hello.
How's your day?
Not bad.
Hmm.
Any news about your sister?
Oh, yeah, she's home now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she's not feeling very good.
Shit,
Mostly.
she's been in the hospital.
Yeah.
But
And
she's home, and that's a good thing.
she's home and resting in bed.
That's good.
They don't know what's wrong. That doesn't help much.
No, but hopefully it's something that resolves.
Hopefully.
Get some good rest. Really, the only suggestion is to get some good rest.
That's all I can do. I wish I had a medical MD so I could, put her through some tests, but I don't got a clue. So, most I can do is be moral support.
Well, there's some clues, but it's not really helpful to guess if you're not a treat her.
Yeah.
I mean, WebMD is a thing, but I'm not going to suggest you go look at her symptoms because there's probably 8,000 things it could be, and we don't know.
And
All we can do is hope for the best.
WebMD's policy is cancer. But couldn't it be no cancer?
Honestly, I've actually looked at WebMD a couple of times and gotten useful results. You just ignore the cancer because, if I have a headache, it's more likely that I pulled something in my neck than that I have cancer.
Yeah, in the case, actually, that's kind of what led to what happened. She was the first time because this is the third time this specific thing has happened with her in the last 2 weeks. And the first time it happened, she was at work and she turned her neck too fast and she heard a snapping noise. And
Oh.
yeah, then her entire left side went numb, and it's repeated to do that since. So I'm thinking, based on my limited medical knowledge, it's a fluid buildup in her spine. And
That's
she
possible.
yanked on it.
Or she did something to a nerve, or at least it's not life-threatening. That's the big thing at first, is it's not life-threatening.
Yeah, that's my priority at the end of the day. If she's not on death's door, I'm a happy gentleman.
Yep. You want the free cat toy that came with my gum?
Station fee, gather. I'd say gather speed. Go for that buff in the bluff.
I don't think you went live. Or, nope. Never mind, it's just that my thing didn't upgrade.
I was about to say. It says I'm live.
It just didn't update for me.
Can y'all in the chat see me? You better. Lightning's a really tall one. I mean, technically speaking, isn't that what the fuck?
Vieira?
Yes, I haven't had to say it in for so long.
So long that you forgot what they were?
I know, I knew what they were, I just couldn't remember the name. But, yeah, that's what the Vieira are. They're just really tall loperates.
Someone stuck a loperate on the rack?
I mean, experimentation. We'd have to test it. Yeah, not Loporits, as much as Rilka still likes carrots. I don't know. I don't know. You sure you don't? You know, I don't know. Who's to say that the Loporits came first and then Hydaelyn was like, I'm bored. Why don't I make really sexy people with bunny ears? I already got the bunnies.
Just kind of stretch them out a little bit.
Yank. Stretch them out. Make them sexy. There you go. Make the men look hotter than the women. There you go. I don't know. I do find it funny though. Whee! Ow. Alright, so off stream I haven't done any questing improvements. I was just trying to like level up my crafting and gathering a little bit. Oh, there. Ginny side.
Yeah, I couldn't find any other way to spell it that worked.
I know, that works. But what does everyone think of the new stream dashboard? I made it myself today. So if it doesn't look
purple?
amazing. Yes, well, if it's the colors of the channel.
I mean, it wins one for being purple. I assume that we're going to take the purple faction because there's a purple faction.
So, are the factions player run and made, or are they...
It's the three, like, factions that the game presents. There's yellow, green, and purple. They do other things, but they're, like, the three warring factions.
Oh, okay, so they are...
So kind of like Final Fantasy, but actually when they're fighting.
So these little symbols and flags, are those the game's made factions, or are those, like, the player companies?
Those are the game. That's their rank in the game faction, I think. Those guys are yellow ones, and I think because we're in a yellow area, if you open your map and zoom out, there's yellow ones and there's green ones and there's purple ones, and I don't really remember how it works. And I'll probably explain it at some point.
I'd hope so. Yeah. One thing I could not find for the life of me, and I went hunting for it for like an hour and a half. I was looking for hemp, so I could get fibers. I didn't find a single fucking hemp plant the entire time I was running around.
It's easier after a certain point when you get the ability to track plants. Where's the honey thing?
I'm pretty sure Vana had much better things to do than make an updated bunny design. Are you sure about that?
Didn't have anything to do for a couple of thousand years there.
Exactly. She had time. Don't get me wrong, I have no doubt in my
Like your
mind.
player companies?
Huh?
Okay, then I'm clearly wrong. Bad Gamer says the player companies.
Ah, okay. So, are the player companies the same thing as factions? Or no? Like, are the...
No, the faction that I'm thinking of are built into the game.
Okay.
There's, again, a purple one, a yellow one, and a green one, I think.
Alright. Guess we'll find out. More about them, I hope, anyway.
I think I did the next batch of quests while I was wandering around, so
Alright.
pick up everything that looks like a quest and then lead on.
Okie dokie. I already got one. It's telling me to talk to Knight Regent Jinjay. Or Jinjay. Ginny J. JJ Jin.
Yeah. You can mark on your map by right-clicking on your map.
Ah. Is this the full map, or is there more stuff in like that? In that, for example, in that upper northern foggy area, it looks like there's roads leading out.
I played for 2 days a year ago.
Okay. So you don't know.
Not a clue.
Good. We'll find out together. It'll be an experience. All right. So I guess I'll go talk to Jinjay. Real quick, can I repair my stuff? Yeah. Gimme. Top off on my repairs. And now to go talk to the good knight. Sir Knight, I request some details here. No, you have companies in factions. Marauders green, Covenant yellow, Syndicate purple. Right. And the companies are like player guilds. I'm assuming, right?
I think so.
I'm going to assume
All
that
I
until
remember
Bad
is that
Gamer
there was a
corrects me.
purple one.
Come in and be welcome. I will never forget the way this island tested me when I first arrived. I strive to ensure we are patient with newcomers. And in these times, our customs are even more difficult to observe. That is good to hear. I believe Sir Payne represents us well, and the spirit of everything Pridewind stands for. However, with all the anticipation surrounding Sir Gawain's return, we risk letting our optimism turn into denial.
What's the best faction? Like, lore-wise.
4 weeks now. We've heard horror stories.
And they battle
from
for
people
territory.
fleeing
Yeah,
the
that
wars,
much I did know
grieving
about
the
New
loved
World
ones that
is
turned
the
back.
PvP focus in the
Behind
game.
words, I sense a suppressed longing to surrender their own souls
Which
to this
automatically makes me weary of it, you know?
I think that as long as you don't flag
We
for
offer shelter,
PvP,
comfort, and we
like as long as
dispatch
you don't do
knights to
anything
secure the
aggressive, you
roads,
can't be
and
just
many
randomly
never
Well, it's not
return.
it's not even that. Like, I figured there was some kind of
Conscious
system to opt
he
out of
believed the
PvP so
royal
you could just
bloodline will
enjoy
solve
PvE
all
content.
problems.
Most
But I
MMOs
feel
have
I
something like
must
that
act.
nowadays. My worry came more in the face of the community itself. Because PvP-centric games, like, think of any PvP-focused game, right? Like Mordheim, hell, Chivalry, which is one of the games I like, but Chivalry 2 is extremely toxic player base.
The only PvP-centric game that I ever played was League of
The
Legends,
mines are the backbone
and
of Pridewind, where many
you don't need
townspeople
salt
earn their
if you
livelihoods.
have
I've had
played
no
in there.
reports in days. I simply ask you visit
Yeah.
and confirm with Foreman Alia.
But
that
if you
all is
open
well,
the,
and report back to me, please.
open your map, you'll see some places where it says ongoing war, upcoming war, incoming invasion, that kind of thing. That's the PvP stuff.
Right.
They're currently fighting over the territory we're in, but as long as we don't get involved, they shouldn't murder us.
We are a neutral party, not involved in the conflict between these factions.
Well, we aren't in a faction yet at all, so
correct.
pushing us has no use.
We are not worthy of murder. Alright, so check on Sinfin Mine. Sinfin Mine or Sinfin Mine?
You should. There's a bunch of quests that actually lead you over to the mine. So if you see any other quests in this area, go ahead and grab them because they'll take you over to the mine.
Alright, what do they look like for like grabbing quests?
They'll look like you'll know it when you see it. I don't have one at the moment, so I can't tell you.
What it? Let's see. Maybe that's one of them.
Love keeps you warm.
Ah. Okay.
But so yes.
Alright, so these are okay. So that's the symbol I got. So the side quests have.
It's like the same symbol, but empty or different color or something.
It's kind of a more toned down symbol,
Yeah.
more simplistic,
Like I
and it's
said,
like a orange color.
You'll know
Or
it
yellow,
when you see
sorry.
it.
Alright, just
Oh, yeah, they do have story quests, according to Bad Gamer.
That's debatable. Marauders or warriors, Sin are magic, Illuminati types, and Covenant are religious zealots. They do have story quests to explore before you join. Okay. Well, that sucks, because my character is... This particular character I'm playing right now is more of a magic caster. Like, my melee weapon is a rapier, because I'm floofy. And my secondary weapon is Void Gauntlet, is magic. So Syndicate already kind of matches me personality-wise. Plus, you know, color. Gotta think of the fabulous coloration. I have purple.
Speaking of that, I should grab a Void Gauntlet. Void Gauntlet would be under magic.
Hey, are you the one I've been hearing about? Yes, you must be. You match the description. People talk around here, you know.
Am I already famous?
They say
What?
you've been quite a help, and I was like, well, why haven't they helped me? But then I realized, silly Gertie, it's because you haven't asked.
Okay, she talks very modern. They say you've been quite a help, and I was like, that mannerism of talking is very modern, but okay.
Yes, honey. Honey so delicious it's called devil's honey. I have a special reserve up on Hiraeth Lookout. Collect my honeycombs and I'll give you some to taste.
You get it. If you scroll over
Goddamn.
the... Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay, so if you scroll over the quests on the map, they will say faction quest.
We aren't two of them yet.
Oh, okay.
It makes it pretty obvious, as I recall.
Well, as long as it makes it obvious, because I am a very dumb person.
It might even color them differently. It's like, it was something that I noticed right away when I was doing this the first time.
Okay.
And what I snickered about is one of the bards up there is playing a song named That Damn Fish.
That damn fish. That damn fish.
It's
Causing
probably a
me
fishing boat.
nightmares. That damn fish. I can see
What?
that being a jaunty tune. Okay. So we're right next to the mine. Okay.
Yeah, it's not far.
En route. Me and my fancy magic hat. 'Cause I am fabulous. I am angelical. Would you fuck off? I almost got my gauntlet to level 6.
He left without skinning it.
I've already skinned a shit ton of crap. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
have
crafting
58
materials
course.
are always crafting materials.
Yeah, but if you had unlimited inventory, I'd work with it, but my inventory is almost full.
Go, okay. Get your ass back to town and drop everything in storage. Right now. I'll even show you where it is, because mine's half full.
It's like playing with my mother.
I don't want you over encumbered while we're trying to do quests. You can't run.
Alright. Running back to 10, running back to 10. On the road. On the way. Oh, by the way, what does everyone think of like the infographic I have on the screen? You know, leave a like, subscribe. I think it looks very nice. It took me a few minutes to make that in After Effects.
Now, where is the storage thing?
I believe it's over by the workshop.
There's a couple of them, but there is one by the workshop.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, both storage sheds. One is by the. Yeah, I'll just go to that one. I'll drop off my shit.
There's a little arrow next to the stuff that you can just drop the entire category into your storage.
Alright. So, jewel crafting, regents, leatherworking, woodworking, stone cutting, arcana, dyes, and furniture.
Have a skin for that? I don't. That's sad.
And I'll salvage that.
I'll leave town without dumping his inventory. For shame.
Alright. There, I should be all set. I can drop waypoints?
Yep.
Yeah, isn't that right click on the map?
Yeah, it should show up in whatever color you're currently. I'm not sure if you can see mine. Did you see a purple mark just appear? Or
Yep, I saw it.
okay. That's my waypoint.
Gotcha.
So you can just mark where you need to go.
Yeah.
Right click on it again to make it go away.
Boom. Yeah, it's gotta go right over to the mines. The mines! You could sell some and make more money. Sell some what? The
Crafting materials.
even the
items.
level 1 stuff? Really?
Yep. It's actually how you're probably going to make most of your money is selling random stuff.
I would just think that most of the lower level players that would need
It's not the
stuff like
lower
that.
level players that are going to buy it. The higher level players are going to buy it. The lazy fuckers.
Oh, who's that lazy? Especially with how easy crafting and gathering is in this game.
Now, in Final Fantasy, I legitimately make money by going to a vendor, buying dye, and reselling it on the market. Some people don't want to walk the 30 feet required to buy the dye from the vendor. So they will pay 3 times that price for me to do that.
Okay, people are fucking lazy. Wow, that's actually impressive.
Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines, think again. If you have loved ones in there, I don't know what to tell you. Most everyone's fallen lost. And no support from White when in sight.
Okay, her tone just completely... So she says, whoa, you, if you thought you were going to the mines, think again. She said that kind of jubilantly. And then she went from that to immediately go into, like, a slightly more somber turn. With, like, if you have loved ones in there, I don't know what to tell you. Most of... It's like, okay, like... Was the direction there a little off? Like...
Yeah, some of the voice acting in this game is a little bit special, especially if you're coming from something like Final Fantasy, where it's like, where there's voice acting, it's very well directed. It's not bad, it's just a little bit special.
I've definitely heard worse.
And definitely Lunatic. I can make so much money off Ziploc dye.
Fighting back with the pigs against you're brave.
There's a lot of instances of laziness. I've been selling cordials, you know, the stuff you get randomly from quests, from the new gathering ones. I've been selling those for like 600 each.
Alright. Now, find the key to Edwin's lockbox in Sinfan Mine. 10 collect picks from lost miners. Oh, I leveled up.
That's one of the things I missed about Final Fantasy is leveling up from wandering around.
Yeah.
You can also buy them from the Ixal.
What the?
Oh. That was apparently the other special for the Void Gauntlet. You picked the knifey one, I picked the orby one.
Okay then.
Because this is my primary weapon, and it uses the same stat as the Void Gauntlet.
Yeah, my primary weapon is a shanker.
Yeah, you wanna know what this one does?
Ooh.
It's called the Life Staff.
You are always a healer.
Yes, that is a running joke among my other friend group, is that if I can find a way to be a support character, I will.
I don't know if you call that a joke. I think you just call that truth.
But it also shoots like little balls of light. It's essentially the exact opposite of the weapon you're using primarily.
Oh, do we have individual loot between you and me, or is it?
I believe so, yes.
Alright.
I have a directed version of that too, Lightning.
Ah.
I actually freaked him out the first time I cast it on him because he wasn't expecting me to yell right behind him.
Oh, hey, a bubble to not stand in. No, that's a bubble to stand in.
He's being a butt.
Oh.
He's one of those tanks who likes to run out of everyone's stuff. Yeah, I believe it's individual loot because I just picked up some loot.
I hear healing here is fun. I haven't done it yet.
I don't know. I just remember liking both this and the other weapon that I remember liking is... I can indeed equip the hatchet, thank you.
Supply quiche. Supply quiche. Alright, so we got the miners picks we needed. Boom.
Like, the key and everything will be in this area, too.
Yeah, I would assume so. So it's kind of like WoW's questing, where
Yep.
you grab all of it in the one hub, and it all connects to the same area.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is very convenient.
Yes.
It's something I quite like about questing in WoW. Is you just gather the quests and then you do them.
Yeah, it makes it easier. Although, it also makes it... That particular design also makes it easy to spot new players when they grab one quest and that's it, and then they leave. It's like, new guy. Because then they come back and they grab the next one, the next one, and then the next one. And then finally it starts to dawn on them by, like, the time they leave Elwyn Forest. They're like, wait a minute. All those fucking quests were in the same area.
Or they start whining that the quests just keep sending them back to the same place.
That too. It's like, hey, you can grab more than one.
It was particularly funny when they were going into the cobalt mine. Why are all these quests sending me to the mine? I've been there 6 times.
Oh, I got poisoned. Oh yeah, I forgot to take my food buff.
I can switch out the healing stuff for protection stuff if I wanted to. I really do like the life staff.
I bet. You bring out your ultimate healer in everything you do. Oh, ah, no.
My favorite Warframe is Trinity.
Actually, it's been a while since I played, but last time I played, she was actually not the most effective healer. Octavia
I never
was.
said that Octavia has never been a healer.
No, but she has buffs that actually boost your healing. They did anyway.
Kind of. Octavia's not bad. Equinox is not bad. Trinity is not the best healer. That would actually be, I believe, Harrow. Last I played. But I never said I played Trinity as a healer.
Oh,
Trinity is an energy battery.
true.
If you ever run out of energy around my Trinity, you are doing something wrong.
Actually, my favorite support frame is Wisp.
Wisp is great.
Yes.
Mine has like 360% power.
The only support frame I actually play is Wisp.
She's also got a giant ass.
Yes, and it's glorious. Not only is she an effective support, but she increases the view immensely.
Yeah, my Wisp adds like 99% health, so effectively doubles people's health.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hold the Void Gauntlet to charge up?
Yep.
Okay. You can't do that with the hatchet. I guess you can. Just must have just been hitting out of it earlier. Last time I played this, the hatchet was just broken.
Alright, so what do I got left for quests here? Go to Hereth Lookout to look for honey reserves. Wait, where's that? Oh, that's further up.
Oh.
Well, we're going here.
Look for Elias. He was trying to fight back. I'm making a run for it.
Well, then run. Don't tell me about it. Hey, I'm gonna run, by the way. Okay. Goodbye. And good luck.
Yeah, but I suck at blocking, so...
Yeah. I don't know exactly what this does, but when you hold right-click for the Void Gauntlet, it sucks your health away. I'm assuming it boosts your damage. I would hope so. Otherwise, it's just a weird drawback if you click the wrong button.
Oh, it blocks up.
Channel my inner Raziel. Probably not on the innocent person.
My boss! Everyone is with her! I'm getting out of here!
Okay, yeah, that voice acting's terrible. Oh god. Ah, man, that was bad. That voice acting of that sideline just now sounded something straight out of it sounded something straight out of have you ever seen Birdemic?
Yes.
This is
Parts of
really cheap, cheesy movie.
Oh, apparently it restores mana.
Oh, okay, that's kind of clever then. So you could trade your health for mana when using your Void Blade. I respect it. Oh, actually, speaking of, I just picked up a new Void Gauntlet. Okay, while in combat. Well, I'm not in wait, in combat? Who are we in combat with? What? Never mind, okay. Whoa! Damn it, I don't have high enough for gold. Gold vein.
Yeah, most people around here won't. First time you through, you won't have it. I think mine's only like 25.
I'm not gonna lie, I read her last name as Dudex.
Thank you.
Again, I say the MSQ used to not be voiced, so I'll take bad voice. I don't agree.
Yeah, but
I don't think voicing it makes it better. If you voice it well, it makes it better. If you voice it badly, you actually undo it. It can be well written, but if you have a bad voice actor deliver it, it can actually hurt it, even if it's an arguably good line by writing standpoint. So I will not agree with that premise.
How they voiced it like video games are usually voiced, and finding someone who can speak and putting them in a closet with a microphone. I know that's not actually how they do it.
Yeah, so I actually prefer no voice over a bad voice. If you're gonna voice it well. If not, don't put a voice on it. Just give me the text. Because my brain can come up with a better voice acting than apparently you could deliver. Alright, what we got here? Supply, stockpile. And the last... Oh. Okie dokie. So... Oh. Wait, how do we get up there?
Well, you can climb.
Fuck, I'm stuck.
Yeah, there have been some people playing through the MSQ and Final Fantasy, reading the parts that aren't. They're just. I know I shouldn't laugh at them because some of them it's not their first language, but. You're getting in trouble over here.
Yeah, I'm getting surrounded.
In the circle.
Damn it, it says I'm in combat.
Let's go up to where the honey is.
Boom, now I'm not. Okay. So now I gotta get up to the hideout, which is up there. Does this lead all the way up? This path, or?
Where's the hideout?
It's,
I think so. Yeah, if not, well, we'll have killed these zombies for no reason.
Okay. Well, not no reason. XP. Very little XP, but XP is XP all the same. Exactly. Oh, I feel bad, but as a reader, it's funny. Finding out that people can't read?
Yeah, that's what I was
iron.
responding to earlier.
I just realized mining iron sounds like a gunshot.
It
Actually,
really
that
does.
is actually accurate because I have had to pick at rocks and stuff to clear out paths and trails before, and yeah, when you actually hit it out there in the middle of nowhere, it does echo.
Only one person can get a vein at a time.
Well, that's dumb.
Yep, that's dumb.
Hello. It's a sheep.
It's also known as a mobile skin dispenser.
Gimme. Devil quarry sheep. Mine. Prepare for adventure. Huzzah! Indeed. The greatest adventure of all.
Man, my other character can gather you. Oh, shock bulbs.
Yes, being underleveled feels quirky.
There should be a dude. Can you talk
Yep,
to this
right
dude here?
Oh,
Hello.
finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their way through the withered. Oh, it's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now maybe we can find a way to reclaim the mine. And for that I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But I believe I may have found the source of this terrible curse. You've got to see for yourself.
I mean, just support this out, bad gamer.
This whole thing started.
Part
when we found
of
a damn
life
tablet deep
is
in the
taking
mine.
away
Someone
that
had
same
tried to make it
life
look
from
like it
something
was just
else.
unearthed, but, I know
Like
the
I
look
said,
of
I love
freshly cut
this staff.
stone,
I
and
shoot
it
little
wasn't
balls of
fresh.
light and then I can heal people.
It's like, yes, I'm taking this life so I can provide it for this other one.
I'm sure of it. Well,
Ran away.
I'm sure of it. I'm not looking to linger here with pirates and wizards swarming all over.
Alright, now we're looking. Alright, let's switch rapier for now.
I personally think it's funnier when the healer just whips out an axe and starts mauling things.
Wham. It's like murder. Ah! Oh. Well, okay. Hello, quartermaster.
We might be able to get out before it closes.
Wait, hold on. There's a stash.
Box. We might be able to escape, but hey, there's a box.
Hey, there's stuff.
I mean, there is a way out. You just have to go around.
Yeah, you made it out before it reclosed.
Yep.
Right,
I think it's
so-
open for like a minute or... Yeah, it's open for like a minute.
That's good. Alright, so I have one side quest more to do over here, plus talk
Maybe
to
the
this guy.
honey one.
Yeah.
Honey one's here somewhere. Right there, I think.
Alright, so they make these nodes instanced, but every other node is not.
Well, those are quest items. There's also a scroll here.
Oh.
It's just one of the lore scrolls.
By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed the animated annotations that keep showing up on the side, but make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying the stream and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's always good to have more people join in. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Ooh, light legwear. Gimme. Oh, it's medium. Well, okay then. Alrighty then. And now to go talk to that guy one more time, and I'm assuming he'll send us back to the main settlement.
That's a pretty safe assumption.
Yep.
God's blood! I didn't think you could actually pull it off, but you did! Though, it seems my hope of the lost leaving the mine won't be happening anytime soon. Huh. A promise is a promise. You held up your end of the bargain, so it's my turn. I'll go, but I swear one thing. I'll be coming back to reclaim this place as soon as we get the lost out.
Good.
You did all the work, so I'll let you have the honor of bringing whatever remains of that tablet back to Prydwen. There's sages and people of that sort who can make sense of them. Oh, ask the Night Regent. She'll know. Oh, the foreman's a stubborn one. And I'll wager she's still waiting at the mine's entrance. I'll go tell her there's none left to save, and then I'll see you in town. I'll even buy you around at Gertie's.
Buy me around the Gerties. I appreciate it, lad. Who doesn't like alcohol?
Me?
Who other than you doesn't like alcohol?
Good question.
Potion pouch. Ooh. All right. Just looking over the hall so far. Poke.
Apparently, Jacob Jones on your chat also doesn't like alcohol. I'm assuming that's what that meant.
Yes. Pittis does
So there's
not
at least
like
two.
the booze. The beers. I can probably remove my map marker now.
Murdering the sheep. Murdering the sheep.
Sorry, sheepy, but you're worth more dead. Thank you.
Where's the turkey? I saw a turkey.
Iron.
Skin the turkey.
What?
There's a dead turkey over here. Skin it.
Where are you?
Look on your map. Or
Oh, you're over there.
I've gotten too far.
On my way. On the way. On the way.
I'm trying to see if it'll give you the skinning knife it gave me for skinning turkeys. It's part of the event, I think.
I don't see a turkey.
Oh, I thought I killed the turkey. Oh well. We'll find more turkeys.
Oh well. What level you are at the end of stream, I'll make a character on Lilith. Was it in catch up? Well, you don't have to do that. I mean, don't you have, or do you not have a character on the server? Yeah, you don't have a, I was about to say, if you have like a high level character on the server, it's fine if we, you know, once we level up, join you. But, just occurred to me, you might not have a character on the server, period. Do. Come on. Server. Okay. So has the expansion I heard about already come out, or is that announced? Sentinel. Okay. Yes, it's out and not an expansion, just a DLC. Oh. Huh. Everything I saw about it, it seemed like an expansion.
Is it free like I hear, or?
That's what I heard. One would hope. You don't have to pay for it. So, yes, free.
Yeah, free.
Life Bloom. Okie dokie. So, I think that I have everything I need to go back to town. Yep. I have no other quests in the area.
Okay.
Alright, so let's head on back. Ow! You bastard! On guard! Huzzah! You think you can bite at me? Oh, no, 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 no. Bad dog.
Nah, it was a single target.
Oh, okay.
I have a single target, a ground AoE, and now everybody in my party.
Wait, would it be fast? We're on the exact opposite side of the quarry, so what's the fastest route to go through the quarry?
Zombies?
Eh?
Yeah, the most direct is straight through the quarry. Fastest maybe around, but then there's no zombies.
Yes, but there's no zombies, which means no murder. And what fun would that be? Oh, wait. Oh no, that's gold. Never mind. I was gonna say, if that was iron, I do have to make 2 more Fey iron for something I'm trying to craft. But it can wait. Yeah, well, the main thing I'm going to be doing off stream when it comes to New World is leveling my crafting and gathering. Because that seems like a tedious side activity anyway.
Yeah. Rescuer shirt of the mage.
Boom. Skadoosh. Here we go. Boom. And stab you. Huzzah. Hey, I'm holding you all with repairs. Ha ha. Pincushion.
This is true, it's not murder if they're already dead, but...
I mean, technically you're re-murdering them.
We're just, putting them to rest. Yes. Rest.
Although I guess you can't say re-murdering unless you know for a fact they died via murder. So it might be murdering them for the first time. Might have died of natural causes initially. Oh, how'd you die? I died from flu. You? I got fucking blown up. Just by a cannon or... No, you see, we were trying to blow a hole in the side of a mountain for some caves. We set some explosives, right? Black powder. Lit it on fire and I was a little too close, so here I am. Well, so neither of us were murdered. Nope, we're both zombies now, though.
I think that would be death by misadventure.
Yep. And some adventurer comes by, cuts both their heads off, and they're like, I'm dying. Yeah, me too. Were we just murdered for the first time? Well, no, we already died before. No, but we weren't murdered originally. Oh.
I think you're splitting hairs.
I'm allowed to. It's the beauty of it.
You have my friendship, Rajal Sadak. And let me give you a tip, Rajal Sadak. Well,
Alright.
would you?
I got another quest from him. Wait. I already got rid of my old ones.
Oh dear, he's not. I'm sorry too.
Thank you,
There will never
Edda.
be another Eddie. I remember the first time he handed me his coat in the rain. our first. Thank you for bringing me the news. Even if it wasn't what I expected.
The dead should stay in their graves. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Indeed. So you should stay in there. That's your place. Actually, it kind of always reminds me of there's that GIF. If you guys seen that One Piece anime, there's a Thriller Bark arc of a season, and a zombie comes out of the ground, and Luffy literally just walks over and pushes him back in the dirt. Just casually, not like in a panic, just walks over, just casually puts him back in the grave. And pushes him back in the dirt. It's still one of my favorite gifs. Just say, yeah, no. Hey, Matthew Gordon, what's up? Your dude is looking pretty dapper, and quiet indeed, especially with that latest coat I just acquired. Ha Sleek and charming, much like the person playing him. Alright, let's see here. So I gotta talk to Gertie Lothar, which is on the other side of town. Oh, and there's a new side quest. Hello.
There's my honey. I mean, my honeycomb. You did me a good sing message, sure.
Thank you, ma'am.
As many jars of wine as you can find there. Celebrate a little while we still have the time. This will happen tomorrow.
There we go. As a knuckle bow. No, I think that's part of the, yeah, it's part of the gauntlet thing. The rapier actually still is just the hilt. It's just, they both are hilted on the same side, so it makes the visual illusion that, the rapier has this spherical, like, guard on it. But no, it's just both weapons are essentially on one side. Let's see. Ha ha! Doolith me in mine fine wizarding hat. Ha ha. Alright, let's see here. So, main quest. Return to the night region and report a disaster center. Optional return to Pridewood using the in recall. I did not do that. Whatever. So, what's the in recall?
Recall to get back to the end.
Yeah, but what's the trigger for that?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
I forgot that it existed, so I'm sitting here going, there's a recall?
Apparently. Now needs a pipe and a good old tobacco. The Hobbit's leaf. The Hobbit's leaf has clouded your mind.
I'm glad to see you return safely. Not long after you
Oh,
departed,
that's the side
I
quest
finally
thing,
heard the news. I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that. I have failed in my duty to protect the people of Pridewen. The warnings were there, and I allowed them to be ignored.
Could be worse.
From this moment forward, I will take every precaution to ensure the people of Pridewen are safe, inside and outside these walls. We will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began. Surely someone saw something.
Long bottom leaf. On the map we're in setting, there's a recall to in button. Ah, okay. There's a mysterious tablet. I have fragments.
A mysterious tablet in the mines? These fragments appear to be ancient in origin. I'm no expert, but I will consult the sage, young geezer. In the meantime,
Young
I need to know
geezer?
how the mine fell without my knowledge.
Wait, young geezer? Really? Okay.
Really? She said that? There's only one conceivable explanation for me not receiving the missives. Minister Lochner must have been keeping such reports from reaching my desk. That's a very good question. Perhaps it slipped his mind with all the preparations for Sir Gawain. I should allow him to clarify this point. Would you mind seeking him out? Then perhaps we'll all talk.
Search for evidence of missives in Lochner's office. Indeed. Wow. Alright, did I level up anything else? Oh, I did get level up again. Alright. A big ass hammer? Yes, there be a big ass hammer. 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 Well, there's another side quest available. Gimme! Gimme. So recall button would be in the map. You respawn in our second. Ah, recalled in. There it is. Gotcha. So I should probably quickly grab that side quest. And then I have to go on a gathering spree for Greenwood, which thankfully will take like 5 fucking minutes. If that.
If that. Severely if that.
Side quest. Gimme.
Come, Seeker. Danger abounds, but your fortune will be grown. The lost banished, peace found, when the true heir takes the throne. Mountain and dale speak the tale. A war for the air.
Gimme.
Bring flowers fair, that we may build a path.
She's speaking in rhyme. Her last name might be Seuss. Run! Alright, and now to go talk to... friend or foe? Quite right. Oh, what's this? Oh no. Iron supply car, wow. And now to talk to Mr. Rasputin.
Ah, our
Sorry,
brave
Lochner.
newcomer returns. I understand the Knight Regent dispatched you to the mines. A lot to ask of a guest, but it's her prerogative. Do tell, though. I hope the situation there wasn't as dire as it sounded. Oh yes, I am well aware. I received those missives myself. The foremen wanted us to send all our knights to help defend the mines, but that was, of course, impossible.
Oh, but of course, impossible. We couldn't possibly defend the mines.
With all the preparations for the return of the true heir, we simply can't dispatch our knights everywhere they're needed. I was preparing to send a few knights, but then I was told that you had been given the task. Oh, by all means, tell her I will come as soon as I finish my vital work on behalf of the true heir, which was proceeding apace before I was interrupted. Tell her it won't be long. And thank you for your service to Pridewin.
This guy ain't sus at all. Nope, not at all. Oh, I was going to send some knights out, but I heard you had it covered. I would assault you by sending backup. Yeah. Okay. Remind me never to take a drink from that guy. Best case scenario, I get Bill Cosby'd. Worst case scenario, dead.
You return, but without Minister. While you were away, Foreman Musa visited and related the whole story from the mines. She says the day
I love how
after
there's
the
a verb now.
mysterious tablet appeared.
It is a verb now. 100% is a verb now. And that's the depressing thing.
Nowhere.
Especially if you grew up watching the Cosby Show.
Which I did.
Yeah, it's like, well, that took a turn.
These pirates could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den of brigands there, and now they are apparently lost. This seems to be an alarming trend, and we must find the source of it. I have already dispatched Sir Payne to the north, which is my duty as Knight Regent. Lochner will not be pleased, but perhaps he will now deign to pay me a visit. You are eager and courageous, and it is most welcome. My hope is that you and Sir Payne can deter the pirates from further incursions and discover what drives them. May fortune go with you both.
Thank you. Yeah, the story is kind of, at least this specific, like, smaller scale story is kind of simplistic. It's pretty clear to see. Now, to be fair, they could be setting him up as a red herring, but it seems pretty clear to me that the guy's like a sleazeball. Even if he doesn't end up being the actual baddie.
I like to hit things with sticks.
Huh?
That's as much thought as I've put into this game. I like to hit things with sticks.
Fair enough. Doesn't need to get more complex than that, I suppose. Okay. So now to join Knight Payne. Did you already do that part, or no?
No, that is where I am.
Okay.
A night in the north. That's where I am.
Yeah. I'm not gonna head there yet, because I'm gonna handle the side quest with gathering greenwood first.
That's fine. I have to kill some turkeys. Which means I need to find some turkeys.
Shouldn't be too hard.
You'd think that.
I did this around where I live IRL. Turkeys just walk up to you. It's like, we kill you guys every year. This isn't, you know, anything new. But they'll walk right into your front yard, just eat from the backyard. It's like, I'm gonna shoot at you. I'm legally allowed to. And they're like, as long as you don't kill me, you kill Derry over here. I'm good. I just want the grub. And Derry's like, just don't kill me. Alright, so...
There's a board that has, like, little side mini quest things. It's up by the castle.
A board?
Yeah, just a board.
I like the...
There's actually quest...
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna read Bad Gamer's comment. Lover of the Russian Queen. Indeed. I like the story.
It's not terribly expensive, Lightning. Sorry.
I like the story. It's not. It's lot. Oh, not. It's not FFXIV caliber, but it's good. I mean, maybe. Like, the thing is, I can't really judge it because I'm not really paying close attention to it. Being perfectly honest. The grander lore I'm paying attention to. It's just not the smaller scale stuff. So wait, do you actually have to take stuff out of your storage to craft with it, or?
Nope.
Thank
as long as it's in the
Christ.
storage in the same city.
That is amazing.
Bird. Back here.
What does it want me to craft? Okay, it wants me to craft timber in the wood shop.
It'll also mark the item that you need to build with the number of the quest that you're trying to do. So that'll have like a little number, floating number 2 next to it.
Right.
At least it didn't pull a Fallout 76 and go on sale like 3 days after it was released.
Well, that was hilarious. The whole Fallout 76 is gonna go down in history as such a terrible thing. It's just so funny how that went down. I'm not. I think is I still am mad at that game for how it came out, but I can't deny how funny as shit that whole scenario was. Alright, now of course leather at the tannery. Much smashy and choppy. Indeed. What has to be cartoonishly oversized. My god, what are you expecting? Realism? Get out of here. And to be fair, if you're expecting realism in a game that literally part of the plot is everybody is immortal in Eternum and no one can die. If your problem is the size of the pickaxe, I feel like you missed a detail. Sag, did you not see that glaring issue or no? And as it is, earlier when the Knight Regent mentioned, oh, this stone is ancient. I'm like, okay, now, if you lived a standard human lifespan of 100 years in this place,
Great.
I would know
exactly
to
what I
what
need.
significance
The
you
right
meant
type.
that.
And the right amount. Were you always this resourceful? You're a good person, Rajal Sadak. Have you made friends here? Words to I suppose I must
Thank
do
you.
everything around here. I'm sure that once I teach you to make
I mean,
a sword,
To be fair, I didn't pay for the game at all. Someone bought this for me.
you have that.
That's a
industrious
trend with
look
your
about
stuff.
Honestly, yes. Half the time I go, hey, I want to play this game with you. Who's buying it for me? And a lot of the time, one of them will just go, okay. Not only that, he bought me the goddamn pre-order collector's edition.
Well, shit. Yeah, but you didn't pay for the $300 collector's edition. For what?
Fallout 76.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. Hell no. Even if I had been optimistic about the game, which I think is, I didn't think Fallout 76 was going to be amazing, but I thought at worst it was just going to be Fallout 4 multiplayer with like maybe some server issues. I was not prepared for the sheer amount of horrid that ended up being on launch day. But even then, I wouldn't have bought the collector's edition. Period. like, regardless of any detail, in hindsight, looking back at how bad it was, and even foresight with before I played it on launch, it came out as a total piece of shit. Also, I knew nothing about the Nuka rum thing that was going on in the background, too. That was just funny. I heard about that, and I'm like, you cannot be serious. They can't... Not only is their games bugged and fucked to shit, but even just as something as straightforward as developing rum and a unique glass bottle. You couldn't even do that right. You made a plastic shell that goes over a standard industry bottle. I found out about that like most people, I think, from Internet Historian's video on it, and I just laughed my ass off. Oh god, that was so fucking funny. And the beauty of situations that happen with something around Fallout 76 is we can look back and laugh our asses off. It doesn't mean I forgive Bethesda at all for the shit they pulled, but it is still funny. Just look back and oh my god, is it worth a chuckle? They just... That is...
I was laughing at it from day one.
You cannot deny, like, looking back, that is gonna go down in history as, like, one of the funniest fucking situations ever. It's just... They did not stop taking L's that entire time. It's amazing. I mean,
I am just trying to kill the turkey.
See, thing is, Bad Gamer, Caboose bought me Modern Warfare 2 earlier today, so I'm gonna end up playing that with him. Probably tomorrow after I get home from school. I'm actually thinking about not going in tomorrow. But at the same time, I probably should.
I would say stay home and keep an eye on your sister, but...
And her husband's doing that, so... And my mom's gonna be home tomorrow anyway, because she's sick. But she's, like, standard sick.
They're an unstandard sick?
Yeah, like cancer.
That's actually pretty natural.
No, but, like, standard sick is, like, cold, flu...
Yeah, she's got a cold, flu, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but I'm still...
Like, severity. Severity standard.
If anyone hears a lot of
not at code
cancer,
red.
it's me.
Yeah, we're not on DEFCON 1, but we're still on DEFCON 5. But, you know. Fun fact, the lower the number of a DEFCON, the worse. Not a lot of people know that, and that's actually kind of scary.
Not a lot of people know a lot of things. Terrifies me sometimes.
Hmm. What? Well, yeah, you didn't want us to do a co-op? That's the whole reason you bought me it, right? I don't know if you're gonna be home tomorrow, but I'm gonna install it tomorrow. Just let me know when you want to do that, and I'll stream it on this channel. And I'll just By the way, for those curious about the Elden Ring playthrough, that is not continuing because my save file is gone. Like gone. Like it's there when I load up the game, even after an install. But if I try and click on it, it crashes the game. My save file is corrupted. It's fucked.
That sucks.
Yeah, it really did. And I had a long debate with myself, like, okay, I can, like, restart my playthrough, and off-stream I'll just level to the same spot, repeating all the same things I did. But then I thought about it, I'm like, okay, that means I have to refight multiple bosses. The dragon, the golden guy and the horse, the Black Knight.
The one that beat you up like 16 times.
Yeah, and as I thought about it, I'm just like, So yeah, no. I'm not continuing that. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe if I give it like another gap of time where, you know, the idea of redoing it all doesn't make me want to smash my head against the wall. But yeah, as of right now, I'm not planning on continuing it. And I am upset about it, because I did actually want to play through the game, but just my luck, I guess.
Just give it another 6 months, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. What do I gotta do over here? An iron longsword. Alright, Mr. Career.
Fine. Drop by at the tavern anytime you want to drink, all right? I'll tell you stories of the High King Artorias you wouldn't believe.
Thank you. Just wasn't playing. No, I was playing. That was my thing. I was actually trying to play through it. But I got a corrupted save file.
Yeah, I was there when the game crashed and burned on him, and I suspected, since he hadn't mentioned it in a while, that was something that had happened.
Yeah. It was upsetting. Ugh. I suppose I've had worse luck, but that was not good. So yeah. Alright, so I think I've done that side quest. What do I have left for side quests to do? Visit Monarch's Bluff's Town Project Board?
Yeah, that's the board I was talking about.
Oh, okay, is that by the castle you said?
Yeah, it's up here, I think. How are you today? Boo!
Wait, is that someone's character name, or?
No, it's the name of the song that was playing in the...
Oh. Project Board. Alright. Visited the project board.
So it gives you like little mini quests that can help build up the town. It basically gives points, and they give you money too. And if you happen to have the items already, you can just turn them in immediately.
Does this game have limited housing like FF14 does, or?
I think it's instance housing.
Alright, I guess I'll do flowers for the air, then we're good to go for the night to the north.
I still have flowers for the air, which is this.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now.
Wait, give me just a second to catch up.
Right. There she is. Hello, Jenny.
I wish I could wave. I don't know how the emotes work.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Alright, now, flowers for the air.
Just don't mind if I run off and murder any turkey I happen to see.
You are a turkey murderer.
Well, I have a quest to kill like 10 more of them. And I want you to skin them after I kill them. See if it gives you the skinning knife.
Time to head to bed, brothers and sisters. Alright, have a good one, Captain Caboose. Oh, wolf.
There's a turkey.
Come here, you. Meow.
There's a turkey. There's a turkey.
Thank you, foul wolf.
There's a turkey over here. I'm just gonna jump up and down on it until you come over here and skin it.
Alright, on my way. Turkey. I did not get a knife, but I got feathers and poultry. Right, now, flowers for the air.
Oh god, that's such a faster skinning knife. I couldn't equip it until level 15. And I just hit 15.
Yeah, I'm level 14. I'm only halfway to 15. What's the max level in this game? Now that I think about it.
I think I've seen... I don't know. Apparently, yes, it is instanced housing.
Ah, okay. 60. 60 is the max level. Okay. I'm level 14 now. Target. I got a turkey's treasure, which was just money. Fair enough.
I'm still gonna murder every turkey I see.
Professions go
sounds
higher,
painful.
like 200-ish.
That
Alright,
sounds painful.
What does?
200. The professions going to 200 sounds painful.
Well, I already got several professions already up to 60, so they level really fast. At least with the current XP modifier.
I'm still gonna whine about it.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Whining is a God-given right.
Someone who didn't know you can actually use a space in your name.
It's now running to the...
You need to
Fort.
pick up your old, what's that mine? Oh, no, it was mine, never mind.
What?
Oh, I left a waypoint. And I thought it was yours for some reason.
Oh,
And then-
don't you go blaming me, missy.
I will blame you all I want.
No, you won't. That's rude.
Have I ever pretended not to be rude?
Yes? I think. Everyone had at least at one point. Wait, shoot, where am I turning this in?
In the,
flowers that place
in-
they have... Where's the Pendragon shrine? I must have said shrine. Shrine.
Go back to where all the pigs were and put it on the shrine.
What? Wait. So I had to collect the flowers from the place
then-
it's supposed to be
Yeah.
put?
Yep.
That's
The
ridiculous.
shrine is like just off to the south.
It's like, hey, can you take these flowers to the shrine? It's like, okay, where am I picking them? Right next to it. Okay, does that not count as them being part of the shrine? Like,
So,
is it
you're putting
absolutely
down a
necessary
bouquet now.
I put them on the shrine?
Yes.
I feel like I feel like the gesture of creating a bouquet of flowers to place on as a memorial typically should not be made up of the flowers growing right next to the memorial.
You know, one of the reasons that I like Leah in Stardew Valley is she's perfectly happy to take the flowers that I pick out of her garden in the morning. She's just easy. I don't understand why you're having a problem with it.
I mean, I thought the whole point of making a bouquet for a memorial was part of the effort of putting together the bouquet. You know, it's a gesture of effort. If I just, it's like, hey, by the way, you should bring a flower to this event to show your appreciation. All right, let me grab this dandelion right next to the fucking thing. I put in an immense amount of effort.
Four more turns.
And mine.
Do you happen to have a quest called Old World Wine?
Old War Wine. Yeah, I have that. Go to Brised Shore.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's close to where we're going anyway.
Yeah, it's a little past where we're going, but...
Which probably means we'll talk to the night dude, and then he'll send us to the shore.
Right.
Kind of like we talked to the one lady and she sent us into the mines.
Yep. Yeah, but as I was saying earlier with the Night Regent lady talking about how ancient that artifact was. It's hard to tell, like, how big, like, of a note that is, because as far as we've seen in this setting so far, we could be talking to people who are 500 years old, 600 years old, and the first guy we met was 300. So, when someone like that says, hey, this is ancient, it's like, oh, if you say it's ancient, and presumably you're in your triple digits, that's kind of scary. Alright, Dr. Fiona Murphy.
Turkey. Dead.
Hello, Fiona.
The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer.
Alright, goodbye, Fiona.
The lost will
Feel free to talk to yourself all day. Alright, wait a minute. Common regeneration potion, mana potion, health potion. Thank you! Who was a praetor of Rome? Wait, Rome? So wait, does... Okay, wait, hold on. So wait, does that mean this setting includes real historical civilizations? I thought it was a fictional universe. Alright, Jenny, you ready to head to the night in the north?
I'm murdering turkeys outside town waiting for you.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a turkey treasure. What the hell is a turkey treasure?
I got that earlier. It ended up just being like a couple crafting regions.
Got some money. Okay. I'll take free money.
Ooh. I got that old man neck. Okay. Heading on north. Got blood, sweat, and tears on... Hey, look, there's another turkey.
Turkey. Once you get up above a certain point in your hunting and killing animals, you can track smaller animals.
Okay, so Aeternum is the only fictional part of this. Alright, so the rest of the overall setting, though, is real world. So people are coming from, like, Spain, America, well, depends on what part of the colonial times this is, but, you know, the Americas, which would either be the colonies at this point, or the actual Americas. It would depend on the year this is based.
Oh, did you visit the shrine up here?
Oh, no.
You should. It's a quick travel point.
Oh, okay.
Also got some iron.
So I assume with these points you can fast travel for free without using those?
I don't know. I just know that it's here.
Yeah, I've noticed the Spanish influence.
It's nice that there's even numbers of ore so that we can just split it evenly.
That would be nice.
There's some mountain climbing.
Bit of British, Rome, as I said, some French. Yes, the French stuff we'll have to ignore. for fear of it ruining the rest of the experience. Damn French. Actually, I joke, but thing is on my my 40k server, I have a lot of Brits and Germans, but like no French. But we make fun of and joke about the French all the time. So one day I fear I'll have a subscriber who is French, will join that server, and they will be heartbroken within minutes. Oh, the jokes are brutal. That's okay though. My British friends constantly, you know, jokingly talk about like the rebellion from the Americas and stuff. And I constantly banter with them about being obsessed with tea and taxes. The bants are great.
Did you talk to the guy over here first?
Oh. Nope. I walked right past him. Climbing. Hello.
Good of you to join us, my valiant friend. I heard about your heroics at the mine. You definitely have the makings of a knight. For now, we are simply grateful to have your support. Not quite a full contingent here, I'm
Really?
afraid.
Have any flint on me?
Before you do anything else, you must build yourself a campsite. It's the wise move when we're this far from Pridewin. There's a splendid spot nearby. Set your tent, relax a bit if you like. We'll be here.
Ah, they're forcing me to make camp. Yay. I need more greenwood. Bush. Checkamundo.
Cool, there's skins for your camp.
What the? It won't let me place it. Oh, there it goes. What the
Give
fuck?
it a second. Just give it a second. You can do some basic cooking and stuff like that.
Right.
They're a pain in the
Ah,
ass.
you're back. I'm at a bit of a loss here. Oh, a few months ago, this barren beach had nothing but a smattering of pirates. Now, it appears to be a war camp, with more pirates and supplies arriving by the minute. Indeed. It's going to take an army to drive them out, and we currently lack an army. Perhaps we should pursue a more honorable approach to resolving this conflict.
An honorable
You two
approach?
Stay here and defend our
I'm
position.
unfamiliar with the term.
I will go forth and challenge the leader of the pirates to a duel. When I am victorious, I will demand that they withdraw from these shores forthwith, never to return.
Okay. I admire your self-confidence.
Oh, well, yes, good point. I suppose, then, we have a more limited set of options. I'm afraid I'm not much of a strategist in a scenario like this. What do you think would be most prudent? Oh, that's a grand idea. They've been unloading cargo using the smaller rowboats. If you can destroy the anchors and set the boats adrift, that would slow them down. I'll stay and keep an eye out for their leader.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, a side quest.
To go down to the shore would be my guess.
Have you ever met such coordinated pirates? It's like they went to school. Right.
Thank you.
What a good way to turn the barrels on them.
Alright, so now, let's see here. Yeah, all three quests seem to be in the general vicinity of each other.
It's very convenient.
Indeed.
One each.
What?
The guy who just ran past us was named 1 Inch Wonder.
Self-aware, but okay.
Yeah, I found it more entertaining than I probably should have.
Hmm. Oh shit. I activated it. Damn alligator! Back off! Oh, kick off. Boom.
I'm able to heal them to death with my life stick.
One jaw. Give me the wine. Give me the wine. Oh, mine. Thank you. Oh, the next wine's all the way over there. Oh no, I'm looking at 3. This is 2 over here and 1 all the way the fuck over there.
Yeah,
Alrighty
but there's
then.
another quest to do up there, so yeah. More pirates to murder.
Near the Aussie pirates. Bleeding pirates. Where's the Rambo is gone? Huzzah! Alright. And the final piece of wine. Mine. All right. And go to Trader's Hole, which is up there. Oh, there you are. Return you to Davy Jones' locker. Oh, that's a bomb.
Boom. It goes boom.
Boom, boom.
Desperate wants my attention.
Wait, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm still there.
Oh, okay, you're a little bit back there.
No, someone was desperately messaging me for attention on Discord.
Okay, everything all right?
Yeah, just an issue with no one is on fire. Everything's fine. Lightning, if you can hear me, no one has banned you.
Wait, what?
He's been having issues with YouTube, and he messaged me because I will actually answer my Discord when you don't. And I was just answering.
Okay.
Nope, no worries.
Alright, and one more bomb.
You may not need to stand next to that.
Alright, so it looks like we're all good on those. Let's turn them in. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can't fast travel back to our points. So we still gotta traverse back.
Bad Gamer wants to join the voice chat.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because we're in the hidden one, only you and I can see it.
Alright. Is he DMing you? I don't see that.
Yes, he did DM me.
Ow.
Because again, I will answer my Discord when you don't.
Hello?
I wanted to join earlier because I was answering questions. I figured it would be easier. Kind of late now.
Okay.
I only saw it when Lightning messaged me too, and then it popped up like I had 3 or 4 messages to answer, so.
No big deal. I just figured it'd be easier to answer questions in here, but it's a little late now.
Okay, in the future, memo me. Like, actually, make noise at me.
I didn't think to do that.
You have my permission if I'm in voice chat to do that. Otherwise, no. Leave me the fuck alone. But
yeah, I didn't think to do that. No big deal.
Serpents is the spark of a knight in me. I have to
I'm
train
now I'm
more
worried that Lightning Lunatic isn't
and
being seen.
fight more and impress the
He
regent.
might
I
not
don't
see.
But you'll see.
I don't see him in the participants in
everyone
the
will call me Sir
stream.
Ash.
Yeah, he disappeared some time ago.
Oh, that's I'll just tell him that.
I have not blocked him or anything, so...
No, I don't think that you block. I entirely blame YouTube.
Wouldn't surprise me. YouTube is YouTube. Alright, now I gotta talk to O'Malley.
Watch these rotters. I know what's driving them. I'll tell ya, but if you go in, I'll expect there's something about altars going like a beauty. The bastards are drawn to it like flies to a carcass. I'd wager they'll wander off to smash the damn thing.
Okie dokie. Ready to head back in?
Okay, so he can hear me when I'm talking, but I blame YouTube. Lightning Lunatic, English.
Wait,
Good at English.
Can they not hear me?
No, he can hear us. It's just we can't see him in the chat.
Oh.
Is the problem.
That's strange.
And he was concerned that maybe he ended up banned for some reason. And I mean, I would have at least given him a warning before I banned him. I'm not that big a dick.
I don't think you're a dick at all. No,
I will happily ban people. My role is routinely the kind of office bitch, the one who doesn't mind banning people.
Let's be honest, if anybody's gonna get banned first, it'll probably be me.
No. I have some people on the list that will be banned for things, but it isn't you, and it isn't Lightning.
I've been told I can be a bit abrasive.
Have you met me?
yes, I have.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. It might be something to do with your account.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but he said to ignore him for now. He's fine. As long as he's not banned, he's fine.
Alright.
And he's not banned as far as I know.
I haven't removed you.
Nope. We like you. Did you remember to equip your bag when it gave you a new one?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. Sorry, that was like entry-level MMO, but I forgot you the first time, so...
Yeah, it's good to check.
I love how adding a bag makes you be able to carry more stuff. Because that makes perfect sense.
That is, it makes sense somewhat, but then there's also like the whole argument of, okay, how does that increase your ability to carry more weight?
Like the armor being in a pocket of your armor thing from one of the Resident Evil games.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I'm
I'm just following the quest mark.
Yeah,
You'll
search
notice-
for the altar.
You'll notice when you do fishing here, you put the fish in your pocket.
That's
I remember
insanity.
fishing before, but again, I played for like 3 days a year ago. Keeps giving me these white quality weapons. I should at least see if I like a warhammer. I won't, but I could try it.
Warhammers are fun, but I'm partial to the Great Axe and the Void Gauntlet.
I am a big fan of the hatchet.
Oh, the hatchet is fun, or at least it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore.
I remember liking the hatchet, like, really a lot because of the, Berserk bonus.
I've enjoyed the hell out of the rapier. Being able to pin cushion motherfuckers is so much fun.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, that's why I like the hatchet too. It's quick and it's steady. I mean, statistic-wise, I really should be using Life Staff and Void Gauntlet because they pair off the same weapon or the same skill stat. But it's not as much fun as just getting frustrated and pulling out a giant hammer or.
Yeah, but having two ranged weapons seems a bit redundant to me.
You can make the Void Gauntlet into a melee weapon.
Oh, I know.
It's
I know.
first skill.
I know. But
Which
you were
I like.
talking about the gauntlet and the life staff, which is still a ranged weapon, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, I like my life staff. Life staff will always be the one that I default to using because I can do this and heal myself.
I still have healer anxiety. I'm scared to do it.
I feel you there, man. You know how I feel about it.
Oh yeah.
Don't make me make you heal again. I'll do it.
No.
I am getting over the tank anxiety. I've started tanking in Final Fantasy though.
I actually tanked something the other day. It was weird. But I was playing Ooga Booga, so, you know, wasn't really tanking so much as just healing myself.
It pains me that I know what that means.
Alligator. Somebody call the crocodile Anna. Crikey.
Did you notice that it has like a little outfit on?
Huh?
Like straps and spikes and things?
Yeah, it's a pet for one of the pirates.
We just killed some guy's pet. I kind of feel like a dick.
Nah.
I used to hate alligators in this game, and then I discovered bears. They suck.
I remember bears.
Especially the Hortus bears.
Could you help me kill the big?
Yeah, I'm coming.
You're here. Never mind. I saw someone else running away, and I thought it was you.
Nope, I'm right there.
It's
Unfortunately,
funny
at
you don't
this.
even direct something.
Yeah, unfortunately, at this level, we're all wearing roughly the same shit.
I mean, I at least know how to spec my gear for the stuff I want to do, but
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm wearing light armor, so it increases my movement speed when I'm attacking. And plus,
I'm
light
wearing light
armor
armor so that I can
boosts.
dodge faster.
Yeah, light armor also boosts your intelligence stat so far, which will help me. It helps me with my void staff.
Plan. Destroy the strange altar. Where is the strange altar?
As far as I can tell, you end up leveling everything at some point in here.
Oh, I
so
think it's
don't
that
worry about
thing.
it too much.
Stockpile.
Well, I'm destroying a piece of artifact and property.
Hoodlum.
Ow. Wait, what's a level 37 doing here?
Hanging out with a smaller friend. Decided he wanted to stab a bunch of pirates.
Can relate.
Excuse me a moment.
Ow.
Oh, here's the navigator.
Back you. There we go. Alright, so I got the quest item with that. Now so yeah, we're good to go. Talk to Grace O'Malley. Let's return to little O'Malley. Wait, am I going the right direction? No, I'm going the wrong direction. Wait, no, I'm going in the right direction. I'm so turning
Yeah,
around.
we're in a cave. We're in a cave, so we need to get out of the cave before we do anything.
Got my COVID booster and my flu shot on the same day. Not a good idea.
No, that's probably gonna make you feel pretty sick.
Yeah, it's been fun. I'll be alright tomorrow, though.
That's good.
It passes quickly.
And it means you probably won't die if you get the evil bug.
Evil, menacing bug that haunts our steps every day.
Yeah, I wasn't complaining about it. It just knocks you on your ass for about a day.
I mean, I complain about everything, so. Oh, a great sword. Axe. Let's try the great axe. See if I like it. I won't, but you know.
Oh, hello. Trying to remember how we got out of here. I think we go down here.
If you're going back to town, you can always port.
We aren't going back to town.
Yeah,
we're going
we're going to a vantage point nearby to turn in a quest. So
I see. I didn't see the quest there.
yeah, we were talking to Grace O'Malley, and she's only around the corner.
She's annoyingly fun.
Go away, you stupid.
I don't even think she's annoying.
Oh.
More like sassy.
I think she is, and I still like her, which is annoying. Hey, she's honest. I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
If I lost my asthma, I've lost my asthma.
You haven't lost me. I'm just making my way through town, showing the sights, murdering people.
Yeah, see, what I did was I climbed over the railing and ran across the top of the mountain.
You have
That's
a
not
giant
true.
axe.
I see him right there, don't you?
I misplaced him for a minute, but I found him.
Ah, you didn't misplace me.
I can't get too far away, he might die.
He'll start yelling incessantly when that happens. So don't worry.
Only a
At
little
least
bit.
it's not like, at least it's not like the Monkey King game where my head will explode.
So what do you guys think of the stream layout I got now? I made it earlier today, so.
I don't see anyone as a stream participant at this point, so that may be on my side, Lightning.
Hmm?
Talking to Lightning. Because I don't feel like typing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now,
Typing
look, you
sucks.
made it in and out of the pirates' den
It's
safely.
fine. I'm partial to purple, so that helps.
Okay.
I like it.
Did
It's
you
purple.
find that glowing altar?
Is the animated annotations there good? Yeah.
Oh, the thing at the bottom, the leave a like.
Yeah.
They do their job, so
Yeah,
yeah.
they're working as far as I can see. I'm tabbed into the game, so I don't see them particularly.
No surprise there. Miss O'Malley gets what she wants and disappears. I can only imagine the filth you had to
I guess I'll
wade
consider
through
that a
to reach
successful
the heart
review.
of the pirate's den.
By the way,
I
I
like
think
it.
Did you find the foul sorcery Miss
Yeah.
O'Malley claimed
I
was
think I should
there?
apologize in case I
I
accidentally
must keep
spoiled
vigil
something
here,
earlier.
ensure these
Wow.
scoundrels don't attempt any.
When we were talking about influences in the game, I
You must
realized
go
after
alone
I said
and
it,
go
it's like
quickly.
I probably
Use
shouldn't
the
have said
spirit
that.
shrine to return to Pridewind.
Eh.
It's a bit jarring, but time is
The
of the
fire
essence.
stick.
I got a soaked life staff of the Sentry. Oh, can I give that to you?
Does it say bind on equip or bind on pickup? At the bottom.
Bind on equip, but I haven't equipped it.
Then you should be able to try to destroy. Yes.
How much damage does it do? Big number at the top.
Well, that's the item score, which is 253, but the damage is 103.
Oh yeah, mine's better.
All right. I will scrap it.
Do you want a... Do I have anything interesting? Great sword, long sword. My hatchet. Can't have my hatchet. I like my hatchet.
And last time I promised, sell something, damn it.
So what?
All that gear you picked up.
Yeah, you can sell it at the market board.
I just scrapped it.
I
Yes.
know you're
But
shorting
you can
yourself.
make more money if you sell it on the market board.
Who's gonna buy shit you get right off the mobs?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot.
Are they
of
really
people.
that dumb?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like some of them are up to 100 gold each. Especially if you get something that doesn't drop particularly often, like a hatchet or a life staff or...
Yeah.
Man, I'll sell some of the common shit I picked up, but again, I find it strange that any...
Yeah, you can find it strange all you want.
But it works. Weapons, armor, and materials sell like hotcakes because people don't want to go out and work for it. So
Lazy people be lazy.
Well, don't they have to work for the gold?
Yeah. Use the spirit shrine to return to... Oh.
The spirit shrine. Where's that?
Yeah, we visited it earlier.
yeah, that's your teleport points.
All right, let's head to that
There's
then.
that thing at the top of the hill. Yay! Maybe there's more iron up there.
Iron.
Hey, look, a zombie to try this sword out on. A zombie to try the sword. Sword, thank you.
Yeah, I know the big fuck off broadsword is brand new to the game and people are hype about it.
Yeah, it's okay. It has the same problem that all the big weapons have. It's slow.
Mm-hmm.
Most people I see tend to like the blunderbuss, but
Yeah, it's a shotgun. Or a shotgun of this era.
I don't like shotguns though. I'd rather get up close and personal or torch your ass.
So fast travel and fast travel. Wait, it's asking me to pay the
Yeah, don't worry about it. You get that stuff for... That stuff will basically drip out of the walls later.
Yeah, they give you way too much of it.
I heard from my... Because thing is, the whole reason I didn't play New World and wrote it off when it launched is a friend of mine played it before me, and he pre-ordered it, apparently. His name's Dan, and I tend to trust him very closely when it comes to the games, that because he's brutally honest about every game, including the games he loves and plays. Like, he loves and plays games that he will tell me to my face, don't ever buy this, it's a piece of shit. I'm like, how many hours do you have in that game? Oh, 10,000. Wait, didn't you just tell me it was a piece of shit? You went, oh yeah, totally.
That's a real gamer right there. You game even when you don't like the game.
It's very interesting. I never played Neverwinter because of him, and he had over 1,000 hours in Neverwinter. But
I actually had the survived Catterday cloak in Neverwinter.
feel the party coming on already.
Right when Neverwinter came out,
And honey
someone
cakes.
hacked the game, like, bad enough that they had to roll back like 6 hours, and it happened on a Saturday. So they called it the Catterday Survival Cloak. So I actually had a character that had to be rolled back and got that cloak for free.
Started it, I got bored really fast.
Yeah, I got bored real fast too. I played to like level 25 and was like, I'm
to
done.
this day, I've never touched Neverwinter. Off of his recommendation not to.
Yep. It was just one of those things. It's like,
I think it is
I've played that
natural
game.
to rush many habits, so please exercise discretion in speaking of these matters.
Of course, I've also got a bunch of friends who are begging me to play Star Trek 2, and I refuse.
So you need to play what?
Star Trek
Star Trek?
Online?
Oh, Star Trek Online.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it in short bursts just because I like Star Trek, but
I tend not to like flying ships, so.
Okay.
yeah.
Also, please tell Asmo that his overlay animation flows smoothly and the coloring is nice, since YouTube clearly won't let me. Lunatic.
Yay!
Yes, it does. Although you are covering your experience bar, but that's all right.
And the audience doesn't need to see that.
I'm working on possibly doing streaming myself, so I'm trying to work on focusing on everything all at once.
Wait, are you saying that or Lightning?
That was me.
Okay. You want to stream?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I might not do a face cam. I'm not sure. Because
It's up to you.
I'm kind of a boring looking fat white girl.
I'm sure that's not true.
I am a very boring looking fat white girl. If
I'm
I get
sure that's
any
not true.
whiter, people will need sunglasses so they don't go snowblind.
Hey, that's okay. It's easy to find you.
Unless I'm in the snow.
Well, even then, they'll just follow the warmth of your heart.
Well, one of my best friends is a boring fat white girl, so I'm not gonna be judging.
I'm a boring fat ass white guy, so.
It's one of those things where we have to move first because the space I have is not conducive to doing anything. I have a very tiny desk. But it's one of the things that I was considering doing. Because I do not want to work outside.
So what are you going to stream? Are you going to stream gaming? Going to stream
I was actually considering streaming gaming and crochet.
Awesome.
Yours is a face
Or
I've not
knitting
seen
in the
before.
case of what I'm currently making.
Yes.
But
One of the things I've learned is don't put it off, just do it, because you'll always find an excuse to wait.
Yep.
I do have one very good reason to wait right now, and that is we are going to move probably in March. And I do not have the space to do streaming right now with how my room is set up. There is no space in this place.
You presume much.
I also want to have a cat cam. Like, focus on where they usually sleep so that people can watch the tiny demons.
That should be easy to set up. I mean, if you have the proper USB usage on your computer and you just need a couple webcams.
Yeah, I think I have 4 USBs not being used right now. So there's 2 on the top. No, there's 3 USBs not being used right now. But if I switched out my keyboard, it would be 4 because my keyboard uses 2.
Ow.
Did you just jump off of something?
Yeah, if you choose to stream, it'd be fun to stream alongside each other.
It might be interesting, yes. But it's something that I've been pondering off and on.
Yeah, I'd say go for it. You'll probably be more successful than me.
I don't mean for this to sound sexist, but I'm a girl.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, I want to say that, but I don't.
Yeah, see, I can get away with saying that because it's
I
true.
can't.
It's like making a racist joke if you're a member of that race. So, I have a friend who's black and Asian, and I always forget this because to me he's just snakes. But I made a black joke, and there was a heartbeat before he started laughing that I thought I'd upset him.
Oh, I remember making a German joke in front of a friend of mine. It did not go well.
Oh, I freely make German jokes on my my friend's Discord because most of them are German.
Are we off
great.
to a matter of discretion?
I don't think so.
Where are you at here?
I can't see the quest name, but I think
Oh, I know, I
that's
do
it,
have
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's the right one. Where is that?
Quest name's
Oh,
a
there it is.
bit blurry over here. So.
There's also 2 side quests over there.
Yep.
Nice.
Onward!
Onward!
I killed all the turkeys. I'm gonna shoot this turkey anyway.
Ultimate
Yes, I
turkey
can.
murderer.
I still want you to skin them and see if you can get the skinning knife.
I've skinned 2 of them, and I've not, as of yet.
It took me like 5 or 6 of them just to get it.
Is it bind on pickup? Can you not trade it?
It was bind on pickup.
Oh.
No,
By the way,
this-
if you turn the filter on, you can see who owns what territories in terms of factions.
Here's a turkey.
Because it's off by default when you're not in PvP.
Okay.
But the reason I want him to get the skinning knife is it's a 510 with mine has 600 gather speed.
Yeah. It'll disappear after the event, but yeah.
Aw, it shouldn't disappear after the event. They should let me keep it.
Wait, hold on. Where is that?
You get it from skinning turkeys. It's a random drop.
I want it. I'll have to make an iron one because I disenchanted my.
What are you looking for, Asmo?
You told me to go to the map and activate something.
Oh, filters. Yeah, you can see which faction owns territory. You have to turn it on when you're not in PvP.
Ooh,
though.
Syndicate is doing awful.
Yeah, Syndicate is. But they're purple.
You still don't have the filters on, but down there at the bottom. You missed it. Down there at the very bottom.
Oh, I already got it. Stream's got to catch up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
stream is about 30 seconds. behind.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's on me. Wow, that's yeah.
Syndicate are not doing good.
It's bad.
I'm assuming the orange is the Marauders?
The green's the Marauders. The orange is the religious zealots, the Covenant.
And is the white unclaimed territory?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So is there more unclaimed territory than purple territory? I didn't look.
Yes, there is. Because there's 2 regions of Syndicate control and 3 unclaimed. So there's more territory unclaimed than there is Syndicate territory.
Which is sad because purple is the best color.
And then the religious zealots, they control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They basically
6 regions.
own the majority of the map. Yeah.
And the Marauders control
we could
just
join-
the south.
We can join whoever you want to. I'm just gonna whine about it. Oh, that's cool.
That means you have to do this.
I finally started reading the healing thing, and one of the healing skills, passive skills, is called Blissful Touch. And it's light attacks now heal 16% of your weapon damage when passing through an ally. So I can legitimately heal you by shooting at you.
Still hurt the dude, so yeah.
It's very fitting.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna entertain me shooting him to heal him.
The thing is, I'm not gonna make my decision on what faction to join based on how good their standing is, or how much they control. I'm gonna base it on how much they interest me. So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick whichever one you pick. I don't care.
I'll probably do the same. My question, and you can't possibly have an answer yet. Are you going to join a company or make one?
I don't know how that system works, so.
It's kind of like guilds and.
Oh, I get that
WoW.
it's a guild system, but I don't know like the requirements. I don't know the.
It's super easy. You can make one as soon as you join a faction.
Well, problem is I don't have that big of a support base to, because isn't a company a max of like 100 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a max, not a minimum.
Yeah, we have 3 of us here, and as far as I know, that's it.
I'd say you have to. I was just teasing, mostly.
Yeah. Thing is, I would like to like make guilds and be confident about them doing well, but the thing is, you have to have somewhat of a following, and I'm rather small. Like
I did. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, like I said, like Jenny, the moment you start streaming, Jenny, you're gonna probably outdo me within a week. Easy.
Nah, probably not. And only because I will probably steal some of your followers.
Won't be hard. You're more likable than I am.
I really don't believe that.
Well, as long as you're not playing different games, it shouldn't be a problem. I can watch both of you.
And they're streaming on different days. I mean, I'm more likely to stream during the week because the people who I know who stream are more likely to stream on the weekends, so I can watch them.
Yeah, I'm trying to increase my stream output. Problem is the kids at the school exhaust the shit out of me.
Come to children.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What are you doing for work now?
I'm a substitute teacher.
He is a substitute teacher.
Oh, fun.
Would I recommend this game, Mr. Matthew? I mean, yeah, so far. I've got about 6 hours in the game now, give or take, and it's fun. It's optimized, it's smooth experience. I like the way the systems are set up so far, with you leveling up your weapons. The crafting and gathering focus in the game seems to be rather ever-present. Yeah, I'd say...
It helps if you...
Oh, sorry.
It helps if you don't think of it as a standard MMO. It's
Yeah.
more like an online survival game. Survival crafting game.
That's sort of what it is, though. I mean, I've been playing it for about a year, so obviously I recommend it. But thing is, there's nothing new. It's all old, established systems. So
Yeah, it helps if you don't think of it as a standard MMO. It's a survival crafting game that happens to have other people in it.
I think that's what the draw for it is, though. It is mostly just a standard old school MMO.
I can almost collect those. I am not mad.
Yeah, I'd recommend it, based on what I've played so far.
It's certainly better than it was when it first came out.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't really that bad when it came out either, but...
I ran into a glitch where I
I've
couldn't
seen
get
the
back
footage.
anything anymore, and I was very, very mad. And then I gave up because I was already kind of not interested.
Now, if we're comparing it to the worst launches, then yeah, it didn't look as bad as 76 or Anthem. But, it didn't have a good launch.
I realize it's personal experience, but I never run into the glitches I hear people complain about. Not once.
Well, fuck you too.
You're not my type.
Fair enough.
I started a bit hot. I'd wager it up just after you left Brighton. Just after you left. And I suppose I'll be away.
I had the same issue with Cyberpunk. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's so glitchy," but I never had a problem with it.
Oh, I had an awful time when Cyberpunk launched. Oh my god.
See,
Black
generally, I
screen
don't run into
tearing,
the
crashing,
issues.
vehicles spawning on top of me, falling through the map, falling above the map, going through walls and getting embedded in them for eternity.
Yeah, generally I don't run into the glitches. It was just I was already so not involved.
Characters establishing dominance on me left and right. That was great. It's like I'd be in the middle of talking to Jackie towards the intro sequence when he's supposed to be eating some kind of food at a at a sandwich bar or something, and he just T-poses out of nowhere, but his audio file is still playing, and I'm like, Interesting conversation here, Jackie. I'm a little distracted, however, because you're T-posing.
Poor Jackie.
Oh yeah, that launch was just god awful. That was ridiculous. I'm happy it's better now, and it is a better game now, but that launch was. Whew.
And I've misplaced my Asmogan. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
I'm having side quests.
So, how does a craft?
You're getting ahead of your friend there. You want to slow down.
No, I was actually running around killing things for side quests too. It's just I misplaced him briefly.
Glittering stone. That does sound interesting, and I love a 1700s look. Yeah.
It can be really interesting. It is. They seem to have fixed some of the issues I had with it too, which is nice.
I think the issue I've still heard about that is ongoing is, in the more populated servers, resources are a bit of a bitch to grind. So, sadly speaking, you may want to go to a medium populated server to get the best out of the game. Get a good balance of players and actual nodes you can still farm.
Well, in terms of MMOs, the general rule should always be go where your friends are. Doesn't matter where that is, because you're always gonna have more fun there. But really doesn't matter where you go right now, I suppose, because I'm not sure when, but they are gonna do cross server eventually, I think. So.
Cross server worked very, very well for. See. After they ironed out the glitches.
See, we absolutely need crossover here, because if we had crossover, I could jump over and play with you two, but I can't, because they don't.
Ooh, my rapier skill leveled up.
Okay, we need to get out of the area where everyone is wearing the same hat, because I keep running off after the wrong person because everyone looks the same.
I'm wearing a wizard hat, ma'am.
I thought there was a way to hide the hat, but I may have been wrong about that.
I'm just not wearing a hat, so... I haven't found one since the beginning, and I trashed the one that I had because I didn't want to wear it.
Yeah, you have to click the skin option and you can hide the gear.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go to the tab, click on the piece of equipment, go to change skin, and then there's an option right there to hide the headgear.
I see that. And yes, I know how funny that is. I've been playing for a year and I just noticed that.
Took me 3 seconds and I've been playing for 7 hours.
Yes, well, good for you. You noticed something faster than I did.
Yes.
You can have a cookie.
Is it chocolate chip?
No, it's holidays. I had snickerdoodle.
So good.
Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles are both tasty to eat and fun to say.
I have snickerdoodle cookies and I have sugar
So
cookie
many
coffee.
tears, such little time. You have done well by bringing these crystalline tears.
Young geezer and old geezer. I really hope the writers of this game don't think they're clever.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you noticed when I said it earlier, but that's actually a British thing. They're not actually talking about age.
Yeah, but it's pretty clear to me that the writers of the game were trying to hide it behind that. You cannot tell me old geezer and young geezer is not also meant to be a chuckle moment.
Well, for Americans, yes, and then I guess Amazon, so yes, fair enough, but... apparently geezer is British slang for something that I don't remember. But,
Well, you have access to Google. Go ask.
yes, but I don't care that much.
Googly de doogly.
That's a completely different problem.
I mean, if you're that curious, I'll look it up for you, but I really don't
I don't care.
Damn skeletons.
Oh, pumpkin cookies. Oh, God, that sounds so good. I haven't had those in ages.
There's a bakery not far from here that has pumpkin chocolate muffins.
I'm nuts about all things pumpkin spice. My mother hates it.
I'm on the fence because I've seen pumpkin spice Triscuits, and that just sounds horrifying. But I like pumpkin coffee.
I haven't had it, but I'm willing to try it. So
I'm not
Yeah,
a huge
I'm not-
fan of pumpkin anything.
But I love pumpkin muffins. Pumpkin muffins are delicious. Especially pumpkin cheesecake muffins. I don't know if you've ever had them, but they're
I've not, but I've had pumpkin cheesecake, so in muffin form,
yeah. Very, very tasty. Sorry, I got to fixing my armor. Hang on.
I'm gonna get hungry now. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah! I stabbed thee.
Well, let's try this one. I haven't tried that one yet. And now I find Asmo.
Yeah, all when it comes to my confidence with like content creation, I know I have fun on my streams and that's all I really care about. So, as much as I might joke, you'll like outdo me. I
also
fun,
have more
so
free time.
Yeah, that too. So
The only reason I'm hesitant about it is because I don't want it to become a job. Anything that becomes a job isn't worth doing.
That's always
kind
true.
of what I've never done an Etsy shop because I crochet and everything, but I don't want it to become a job because at that point then I'd have to make the same thing over and over and I would get so bored.
Well, yes, Asma, that's not always true, but I'm talking specifically about games. I refuse to let it become a job.
And I don't, as much as I have quote unquote made money, actually I've invested more money in content creation than I've ever gotten back. But
I don't
do
know,
it for
you
fun.
made quite a bit of money yesterday. Or
I made
earlier
quite
today.
earlier today. Well, believe it or not, that pales. Like, now that I don't want to like shun out how much that was because I am grateful for that. That is beyond words an amazing generosity I got earlier today. But at the same time, I spend about $1,000 a year on everything I need for YouTube content creation. I mean. The Adobe Creative Cloud, which is Photoshop, my
Illustrator,
video editing software, all that stuff, that alone is $60 a month, pretty much.
I got a physical copy for like $600.
I pay a monthly fee, and there's no option to just buy it outright, unfortunately.
Anymore.
Not anymore. No. So
We might still have an old copy of the professional stuff when my mom was doing web design. But that was like forever and a day ago. I don't even have a CD-ROM on my computer anymore.
I keep one because I'm one of those people, but I don't really use it.
We have somewhere a USB-C drive.
Yeah,
it's just a standalone piece of little plastic box with a CD tray.
I'm on Void Gauntlet. Level up already.
I think I still have some floppy disks somewhere.
I think we still have some floppy disks somewhere. I know for a fact that I have my old copy of like StarCraft and Warcraft and everything on CD, and Diablo 1 and 2, because I found them like a month ago. I just don't want to install them because it'll just upgrade them to the I am very mad that I will never get to play Diablo 4.
Why not?
Because I refuse to buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was hearing bad things about it. I don't judge based on what I hear. I always play myself, but I'm not hearing good things.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that even if, like, one of my buddies was like, hey, we're gonna go play Diablo 4, I'm gonna be like Among Us. I refuse. I refuse to play Among Us for a different reason. It's not that I don't like the developers.
What the developers do? That's the first time heard of it.
I don't dislike the developers of Among Us. I refuse to play PvP games against my friends.
Oh, okay.
I got broken up with once over a PvP game.
That's just insane.
That's
He was mad that I beat him.
What?
We were playing StarCraft against each other, and he's a fast builder. He's a fast builder, so Zerg Rush. I think he was playing human stuff. And I'm a slow builder. And he repeatedly was like, oh, I protect you so you can build up. And that's never the answer. The answer is, I can kick your ass at any point, but I choose not to. And he's like, he pushed and pushed and pushed until I finally was like, fine, we'll play against each other. I proceeded to kick the ever-living shit out of him. Now, it probably wouldn't have been so bad had I told him I was not told him I was only playing with one hand because I was eating dinner at the same time, and he broke up with me.
That is
sorry that.
I have no words. He broke up with you
because I kicked the ever-living shit out of him in a video game.
But he broke up with you.
Like, and during the game, he's like, "Oh, you must be down to one thing. I'm just gonna find your one little base because you can't win. You can't win against me." You know, typical male gamer nonsense.
Oh, thanks.
And then I proceeded to drop an army that was maxed out for every race because I was playing Protoss, so I just mind controlled the other units because we had NPCs playing too. So
that guy's a fucking moron.
So
hey, I'm gonna break up with this absolute 10 out of 10 personality lady because she beat me at a video game.
I arbitered in a whole army, a 600 unit army, and proceeded to, you hear nukes going off in the background, and he's like, I never want to speak to you again, and I'm like, well, that's your choice.
What a bitch. I'm sorry, but that is... Wow. This guy is a total bitch. I'm sorry, but what the fuck? I'm gonna break up with you because you beat me in a video game.
And
is that your source of masculinity on this one? Huh?
The thing is, we weren't like 15. We were both in our 20s at this point.
Okay, that's what I thought you were speaking of from a perspective. That's why, if you guys were 15, I would be a lot more forgiving. I'd be like, oh, okay, well, he's a teenager. He's an idiot. But if you guys were in your 20s, this guy's just full-on tarded. Like,
yeah, I told this story to a friend of mine, and he's like, and he did not propose immediately?
I mean...
He broke up with you rather than proposing immediately? That was my friend's reaction.
I would have. It's like, oh wow, she can kick my ass at video games. This is a keeper.
He was one of those people who constantly, oh, you're a girl, so you can't be good at video games. Dude, I've been playing video games since I was 6.
For years and years and years until very recently, most of the people that I gamed with were girls. It got to the point where I would just assume that players were women until I knew otherwise.
Well, for me, growing up, I didn't have... All the girls I knew hated video games, so I had the opposite experience. But I didn't... Even with that in mind, I never thought girls were bad at video games.
I was playing League with a group that I've been playing with for a long time. I mean, a long time. And they suddenly get me in voice chat, and, oh, it's a girl? I mean, my summoner name is Jenny Side. What the hell did you think I was? We're all
Well,
gonna lose now because it's a girl. Dude, I've been playing with you guys for like 8 months.
to be fair, were you playing as a female character?
Usually Sona.
Then they probably thought you were a guy playing as a female character because they do that a lot.
It was Sona until Nami was released because I didn't like it what they'd done to Soraka.
Maybe it's just the crowd I hung out with, but I always wanted the girls I grew up with to play video games. I fought for them to try them. Like my first crush ever that I actually got to date, when she hung out at my house, I showed her my video games, and she's like, "Oh, you play video games?" I went, "Yeah." She went, "That's kind of a waste of time, though, don't you think?" I mean, not really. Like, don't you read books and stuff? Like, yeah, that's not though. Like that's not the same. It's like, well, yeah, it is. You know how to read already, so it's not like you're gaining anything from reading the book, except that your enjoyment. That's the same thing with video games. She went, I don't really see it the same. I was like, okay, well, why don't you try this video game? And I tried to get her to play Infamous 2. At the time, is what I had on my PlayStation 3. She didn't even give it a shot. I tried to get her to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The original Modern Warfare 2. The only thing I ever successfully got her to try was Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's a little more approachable than the other ones. I probably would have started with something like Stardew Valley, where there's no real...
Stardew Valley hadn't come out at this point.
Stardew Valley is essentially Harvest Moon, and Harvest Moon has been out since the 80s. So when I say Stardew Valley, I mean that style of game. It has just become the exemplar of that style of game. Of which I have like 8,000 varieties on my Steam. Seriously. Yeah, I don't like this either. I'm just going through all the weapons and seeing if there's any I like.
I'm just while we're talking, I'm just kind of mindlessly doing stuff.
Yeah, I forget where we're supposed to be going. I'm just kind of stabbing zombies.
Toward the number.
Yeah.
There's a digit.
I want to be able to gather you.
Although I am going to speak blasphemy. I was never a fan of Mario Kart.
That's okay.
I've never played Mario Kart.
Don't if you... Thing is, I've never gotten in... I've had friends fight with me over it. I've never fought with friends over it. But a lot of people hold Mario Kart as like the game, right?
Yeah,
that ruins relationships. It's like the game that ruins relationships. Like a lot of people look at it like that.
That's Monopoly.
Oh, Monopoly's
Never
just
play
tedious.
Monopoly against someone that you actually like.
I don't like Monopoly at all. Like I hate that.
Yeah,
game.
I'm not a fan of Monopoly either, but Monopoly is the relationship ender.
Yeah.
There's something shiny over there.
Mario Kart is a source of lots of rage. It's because in the game, while you're... It's not just a test of, like, who's best at, like, power steering or hand braking at the right time. No, because you can actually throw turtles at each other. Turtle shells and fuck each other over and the rage moments especially come with that game right before the final lap, and let's say like the other person who you're racing against is right there at the finish line. They're in first place, they're about to beat you, and you hit them with a turtle shell, stunning them, and you drive right past them and take first place.
I found a blue shiny
Lord, that is an enemy. That is the end of that relationship, whatever it is. Girlfriend, boyfriend, friend, family member.
I found a thingy. You should come click the thingy. Because he gave me a thingy.
I'm trying
to find his. He's trying to find his own thingy, and he's in the wrong area.
I keep going around it, I think.
He's failing at thingies.
At least if he's at the thingy, I think he's at.
I don't know. I found an easel, which was a fun thingy. Alright, can I gather you? Bring
Did I
anything I
come
can
on the
gather?
right-
No.
I like how we just had an entire conversation about thingies.
Hey, it's a technical term. Don't you judge my thingy.
Let's see if we can get this. And good for you.
Did he successfully find his thingy?
Expected him to go the other way, and he went the right way. I like how we're talking about him like he's not here.
I'm
Sorry about that.
I'm right here. Don't know if you noticed.
You know you can go prone.
Yeah, it's Z.
I keep doing it accidentally because Z is my put weapon away button in Final Fantasy.
He's jumping over lasers and hurting himself. It's like, you know you can avoid this.
Oh, okay, no. I have to go find him.
That'll be fine. I both
need to
love
get my-
and... Sorry. Go on.
I need to get my harvesting skill up to 30 because there's all these nodes around that I can't gather because harvesting is too low.
Risk can destroy families.
Oh,
I
Risk
know,
can destroy families easy.
Yeah, Risk is Risk has made many a rage moment in my family.
Risk downloaded on Steam. I'm still playing it.
Dual invite, Atticus Andromeda. Dude, why?
Not me. If it were me, I'd just be like, hey, Asmo, fight me.
I don't know, it was random. I don't even know if you did it on purpose.
No, he did it on purpose. You can ignore him though. Ooh, I like him.
Yeah.
He's like, duel me, sir. Like, no, I'm good.
The only thing I don't like about this game so far is that the first dungeon is until like 25.
Can I interact with that thingy?
Oh, how many dungeons are there?
Quite a few of them from what I can tell.
Oh.
Right.
I don't know. I keep
No.
seeing people advertise looking for healers, but you know.
Yeah, because nobody wants to play healer. Because
healer.
Healers suck. Yeah, exactly.
See, it takes a certain kind of masochism to play healer, but if you have that certain kind of masochism, you can rule the world.
Well, the thing is, there's two types of healers. There's the sadomasochists, who like the power and the control over people's lives, and then you have the saintly mercy style healers, which are extremely rare. They
A little bit of
exist.
column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah, they exist, but they're rare.
My healers just yell at me. Hey, dumbass, don't stand in the shit.
Oh man. I got killed by the lasers.
I didn't, ha.
I never said I was good at jumping.
Yeah, they seem to have added more jumping puzzles into this game than I remember when I played the first time. Of course, they did smooth out the starting experience a great deal.
They
as
did,
well.
quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Time to go talk to Grace O'Malley.
I have to run back to where we were. Can I gather you? Oh.
Oh.
Check. There she is. Hello, Grace.
Well, you were gone long enough. I was starting to worry you'd fallen to those guardians. Well, I'll leave that.
Admit, I wasn't expecting to like watching you play this game as much as I do.
Thanks.
Playing it and watching other people play are two different things, obviously.
I tend to think I'm a fairly entertaining person.
Oh, I'm really. I managed to get myself stuck.
Alright, what is this? Light glove, yes. I guess I can sell that stuff. Oh, light footwear, that's way better than what I have on my feet right now. Alrighto.
Oh yes, the music gives buffs, so if you learn them and play them in towns, it'll help people.
Yeah, and they have dumb names, like I was whining about earlier.
Yeah, but oh, I must have missed that.
Yeah, it was something about ore.
But some of the music's actually pretty good though.
Oh, I was just whining about the name. The name was dumb. The rest of it was fine.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. You wouldn't think so for video game music that players can play. But
You should look up some of the Final Fantasy XIV Bard stuff though.
yeah, but there's a thing about that.
They did a really good rendition of Scream.
Yeah, I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna recall back to the inn in Pridewind, and I'm gonna call the stream because I do have to get to sleep.
Oh yeah, you live in the future. I keep forgetting that.
It's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I gotta get up at 5 a.m. to go deal with the kiddies at school tomorrow. And I'm assuming my ma is not gonna be better tomorrow to go as well because she also teaches at the same school. So it'll be just me heading in.
Well, hopefully she's feeling better.
That would be funny if you subbed for your mother.
Nah, I've done it before. Thing is, the kids at the school don't like me, but at the same time they do. It's very confusing. Like, none of the kids come up to me and tell me stuff like, "Oh, you're my favorite teacher," or "You're my favorite sub," or I think you're cool. No, whenever I deal with the kids, they're shitheads. I have to hand out detentions. I have to yell at them. Well, I raise my voice. Thing is, you don't really yell at these kids, but even if you just raise your voice, they call it yelling. And if you're like 3 feet from them when you do, they tell everybody you were in their face. Like, these kids have no idea what yelling is and what in your face is.
Yeah, I get that a lot these days.
Yeah, like, what?
Kids are never going to tell you they like you.
Oh,
Ever.
no, but they tell other teachers, and other teachers come up to me and go, "So I hear you're so-and-so's favorite sub." I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I get that kid a detention today.
They will never tell you they like you. You can be their favorite person in the world. The only time I have had a child tell me that they liked me, they were 3, and I gave them a cookie. And I was their favorite person in the world.
Kids are
Pretty
rather
sure
easy.
the only reason they liked me is I gave them a cookie. But all the other people at the childcare are like, "Oh, you're their favorite. You're easily their favorite."
And
Don't tell me that.
There are some that won't realize they like you until years later. Like, some of the teachers I hated in high school, I ended up loving later. It's like, you were actually a good teacher.
Yeah, these kids are a nightmare half the time.
Yeah.
And as it is,
But they're
actually,
in
I am banned from teaching subbing for one specific teacher.
Is it the one you told to teach their damn class?
No. Though that teacher was miffed at me when she got back.
Well, fuck her.
And
Don't actually.
I told her in the lunch, because we were both covering lunch at the same time, and we were both standing next to each other, watching over the kids. They were in lunch, making sure to check for them. And she was mumble angry at me. You know, where she can't make it obvious to the kids that we're having an argument. But I effectively told her in teacher speak, fuck off.
Mind your own damn business.
I said, well, Miss Hardwith, if you have a problem with me teaching your class how to do the thing you left them to do, then perhaps you should consider learning how to teach yourself. Then I walked away from her. Yeah, I don't get along with her. She's, thing is, I think I'm mean to the kids, because I raise my voice at them, I give detentions out, like hotcakes lately.
You're consistent.
But she is wretched to these kids. Like, she clearly hates these kids. She doesn't try and work with them. To her, coming to school is a confrontation every day. Like, she comes in with the mentality of us versus the kids.
It must be hard to be that angry.
Like that.
She wears it on her shoulders. I don't get along with her at all. And I call her out on it, not in front of the kids, because, you know, at the end of the day, we do got to try and maintain order, and if the kids think we're fractured, they're going to take advantage. But
well,
whenever I can get a private moment with her, I talk to her and I say, you are not handling this correctly. And she went, well, when you get your teacher degree, you can talk to me about how to teach. I went, I don't think, you know, I don't think I need to pass a specific eye exam to, because the thing is, I could be blind and I can see how bad of a teacher you are. You are terrible with these kids. They push your buttons and you let them, and then you basically fall for it. They're trying to get you angry and you yell at them. You scream at them. You kick them out of your class.
Some people shouldn't be allowed to be teachers.
Yeah, she's my age. She's like 23, 24.
That doesn't change the fact that some people just don't have the personality for it.
Oh no, like, I'm not saying like that as an excuse. I'm just saying like she went to college for education right out of high school, and to me it doesn't come off that she took a day's course and how to handle kids at all. She's just so confrontational with them, and I don't know where it comes from.
As someone who has worked in childcare, you should, before you work in childcare, you should at least find out if you like kids or not.
I don't think she did.
Yeah. I think that all of the teachers should have to work before they go to teacher college at like a daycare. Because if you don't like kids, you're gonna cause problems.
The thing is, I kind of doing the opposite of what she did. I wrote off ever being a teacher because I just didn't see it as something I'd be good at. And after I've been there for almost a month and a half, 2 months. And despite that one bump in the road with being banned from teaching a specific class because a kid complained, because I quote unquote yelled at them and got in their face. I was about 4 feet from them, and I raised my voice. That was it. I was stern and I raised my voice. But they raised all kind of hell, so I was like, okay, I guess I just won't cover that class anymore.
You gotta think also that kids that are in your class now have been dealing with COVID regulations for 2 years,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you're
that's
within 6 feet of them, you're in their face, which is just a new challenge to work with.
I could rant for hours about, because thing is, COVID has 100% affected these kids. All of them have been out of school for 2 years. So we have 7th graders who act like 4th graders. We have 8th graders that act like 5-year-olds. And we have 5th graders who act like they're 22. And in college.
We're not ready for the world.
That was a jump.
No, it's 100% true, though. We have 5th graders who act mature as all heck. Like, when I love covering the 5th grade classes. But the sad thing is those teachers are rarely out, and I wonder why. Because they actually enjoy teaching these kids. The 5th graders pay attention. The only time it's rough with the 5th graders is after recess. They come in from recess, they're energetic, they're still in play mode. They want to goof off, and it takes a hot minute to get them back on track. But But when the 5th graders are doing their classwork, they ask questions. They're inquisitive about it. They want to understand the work. They want to understand what it is they're being made to do. They don't want to waste their time while they're there. They clearly have the mentality of, well, I'm here, I might as well learn. But the 8th graders, the 7th graders, the 6th graders, nope. They do not have that mentality. The 6th graders are closer to the 5th graders, where they do clearly have a level of interest in actually not wasting their time being there, because they're there anyway. But they also still prefer to socialize with their friends, and whenever a substitute's in the room, they press their luck. Like they're like, oh, substitute, we can trick them into thinking it's okay for us to talk. I don't run like that. And I love it when kids try and pull the whole, oh, but our normal teacher lets us do that. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not. Do I look like your normal teacher? No. This is my class today. This is my class today. Now sit down and shut up.
We used to try to pull that shit all the time back when I was in elementary school.
And I pulled that. Everyone has pulled that shit when you were a student. But when it's because of that, when you are in the shoes that you're in, like in my case, I know the tricks.
Yeah, you're not gonna fool me, kid.
It's like everything you could try, I've done. Like,
I too was once a child.
and what's worse is these kids, like I have a nickname at the school, and I find it kind of funny. But one of the I have actually 3 nicknames. The 5th and 6th graders call me the drawing guy because I've shared my sketchbook around, and the kids really like my sketches. So you know they call me the sketchbook guy. But the 7th and 8th graders call me knife ears.
You're not an Eleanor.
Are you an
Well,
elf?
the thing is, the ironic part is I've asked some of the kids who I know call me that behind my back, and I said, so did you get that from like, you know, Lord of the Rings elves or stuff like that? Like, what elves? The reason they call me knife ears is because even when they're whispering, I call them out on it. So they constantly complain how good my hearing is. So when I say like silence in the room for them to study or work, and if I so much as hear a pin drop, I call it out and I get right in their face and, well, again, right in their face by their standards. I get within 4 feet and I tell them, hey, did I say this is silent reading? So inherently, if you're talking, it's not silent. Do I need to move you? You know, I do that stuff, and the kids hate it because no other teacher does that. Most teachers, when they say silent time in that school, they really mean whisper. It's because the kids just whisper and chat with each other, and the teacher's mindset is, okay, they're whispering, close enough. Not me. I say silence, I mean silence. I don't mean be quiet, I mean silence. So I move people around.
No, what if I need to read out loud?
This is study hall. You don't need to read out loud. Now zip it. So yeah, they call me knife ears because I have sharp ears. And I catch them. And they don't like me. Actually, it's come to a point where if I'm covering a class and they have a study hall that day, and they walk in and they see me, they literally visibly go, ugh. Like, they look upset. And I just smile. I'm like, sorry. Yeah. I don't know.
No talking shit behind other kids' back for you.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, I don't really care if they shit talk me. I really don't. Like, they're kids.
No, I'm not talking about shit talking you. I mean, I've had kids talk shit about me, or like the 3 kids are gonna think, oh, we're gonna bully this one kid doesn't talk to anybody.
Oh yeah.
Have you dealt with bullies yet?
Oh yeah, several.
And did they give you the surprise Pikachu face when you confront them and say, knock it off?
Yeah. Well, sometimes the thing is, I've categorized the bullies in like 4 categories when you call them out. You have the honest bullies where you call them out, they're like, yeah, I said that about them, so what? They don't have any remorse for it. I was like, oh, okay, you're a dickhead. Yeah, and then you give them a detention, tell them to get lost, and get out of your classroom. They do. But there's the honest bullies. Then there's the drama queens, I like to call them. Those are the ones where you call them out and they do this huge like full body motion of shock, like what? And like they whip their arms up and they have this like big giant surprised face. You know, they put on a performance and it's like, yeah, nice try. No, I heard you. I'm only 10 years your senior. I'm not 40 years your senior. My ears still work. I can hear you.
And there's a next category, the deniers.
Oh yeah, well the deny you have the regular deniers, which are just the ones that they don't do the drama queen thing where they flip the fuck out, but they do go, well, I didn't say that. Like I didn't say that. No, like why would I say that? You know, they try and casually brush it off. It's like it doesn't work. Nice try. I can hear you. Well, how could you have heard me? I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Oh, no, I didn't. Like, really? Who would say that? I'm like, oh, well, a very unintelligent person. And then you have the walk-offers. Those are my favorite. Those are the ones that when you call them out, or you take away their iPad, or basically whenever you hold them to task, they walk out of the room in a fit. They don't deny it, they don't freak out, they just walk out with an attitude. Those are my favorite, because I'm like, okay, bye. Don't come back. And if you do, I'll have a detention slip for you. Yeah, thing is, these kids, though, yeah, COVID really did a number on them socially. The 8th graders and most of the older kids in that school just are, they're so behind right now socially. Like, they may have the body of a 13-year-old, but they have the mind of a 9-year-old. Like, they just, it's a very bad mix. And these, COVID just, yeah, it ruined these. I hate to say it, but this whole generation of kids may be untenable because I wouldn't say that if in our school system we were doing something to fix it, like if there was some kind of program during the summertime where they were trying to catch these kids up, both educationally and socially, with what they lost in with COVID. But that's just not happening. They're these kids who left school when they were in 5th grade and are now back in 7th grade, they're just being put in 7th grade. They're not being run through properly what they missed. So
Just continue to standardize tests. Continue to standardize tests. Continue the scores that you're never going to learn again, and then you're not getting any help. Okay.
Yeah, and they don't even have the base knowledge for some of it. Like I have 13-year-olds who stare at fraction problems as simple as 11 1/2 plus 1 1/2, and they can't put that together. They'll stare at it for like an hour, and I mean stare at it. They won't even ask for help. They'll just be like staring at it, and I'll walk over. I'll see they're on the same problem. I'm like, "Are you okay?" He went, I just don't know what that is. It's a 1/2, right? Okay, what's half of something? Well, it's like half of it, right? All right, so if you put 1/2 and another half together, what do you get? I don't know.
2 halves.
Okay. Like again, I'm dealing with 8th graders that aren't understanding fractions.
As someone who struggles with math, I found that using coins worked logically better for me. As in, if you have half of $1, you have 50 cents. If you have 2 instances of 50 cents, what you have? $1.
Oh, I've used countless examples. The problem is it's a combination of lack of understanding and lacking of wanting to understand. Like, these kids, because they were out of school for 2 whole years, they are just not in this mindset of retaining the information. Like, you'll finish explaining it to them. Like, literally, you will explain it to the point where it's clear they're starting to understand. Like, okay, this is what a fraction is, this is what a division of this means, this is what this is expressing. And you'll walk away after they got the answer to that first problem. You'll come back in 10 minutes, they're going to be stuck on the second question right after that, and with the same look of utter confusion on their face. Because it's like they don't have permanence to what you just said, because they don't retain it. Because they just haven't had a need to retain the educational information for 2 whole years. I hate to say it, but this whole generation might be screwed if our education system doesn't do something to get them back on track. Because as it is right now, our education system is perfectly satisfied just throwing these kids back in as if COVID didn't happen. As if they didn't lose 2 years of socialization, as if they didn't lose 2 years of education, as if they didn't lose 2 years of fundamental knowledge for everything they're about to learn over the next 6 to 7 years they have left. It's horrifying to witness, and I'm just a sub. But despite that, despite the fact that as far as my job goes, I'm just a scarecrow. I'm literally meant to sit there and keep this teacher's seat warm. Despite that, I go out of my way to help the kids as much as I can. Like, I'll sit with them and I'll explain to them fractions. I'll explain to them the spelling of a word. I'll explain to them how to sound words out phonetically, all to 8th graders, mind you. Like I'll sit down and help them, despite the fact it's not within my purview, and I advocate for the kids to the teachers. Like, I constantly go to administration, and I'm like, okay, this is where these 8th graders are at, and this is where they should be. What is the school board, or what is the system here in Maine gonna do to help these kids? And I've unironically been told to my face by the administrator, nothing.
So if he hits you with his stun, he puts his W down, then he hits you with Everfrost, then he hits you with his Q, and that. 33%. So,
Everfrost, huh?
Punch him.
No, I mean, it's fine. Just... If you're that distance.
I couldn't. We got stunned by the stupid fucking cage. She came flash out of it.
Someone needs to get away from the tiger. Or Vigor, depending on how you pronounce it. If that's the only champion I can think of that has a cage and an Everfrost.
I don't.
This Caitlyn decided to split bot.
Yeah, our state had him out for 2 years. Like I said, I explained this to you, Pierce, and everybody on the 40K server. I wasn't exaggerating. My state was way worse than most other states when it came to COVID restrictions and quarantine. We were in quarantine 6 to 7 months after every other state, even the most blue states you can think of, were out of quarantine. We were still in quarantine when California exited quarantine procedures.
Doesn't Maine have like 12 people per square mile?
I don't know the metric. If you're in the cities, there's a shit ton of people, but if you're in the rural countryside like I live, there's not that many people.
I know it's been a bit exaggerative, but it's like, you think Maine with how far people are out from each other.
Again, it depends on where. If you're in the cities, it's as close as New York. Like, if you live in Portland, Maine, Bangor, Augusta, any of the cities, you're as close as any other city. Your nearest neighbor is a wall away. But if you live in the countryside like me, your nearest neighbor might be 30 minutes away by car.
I'm just trying to think of what would be the logical reasoning of keeping Maine locked down over...
Oh, there isn't. There isn't any. And the sad thing is, we just had midterms, and I don't want to get too political, but the same politician, governor, that had us locked up for extra amount of time. And the only reason quarantine got lifted, by the way, in my state was not because she actually decided to. It's because literally multiple businesses were just opening up despite her. And she actually pulled their state licenses to perform business.
And they open, they remain. I'm guessing they said, "Screw you, bitch. We're opening anyway."
Yep.
Come and send the National Guard if you want to stop us.
She tried to send the police to shut a couple of them down. Didn't work. And she was so fucking power hungry during that shit. But the sad thing is she just got reelected, which was the most depressing thing that has happened in recent memory in my state. She did such a horrific thing. And I personally hold her responsible for where these kids are right now. Because they could only be a year behind, and I'd be like, okay, that's more workable than 2 whole years behind.
She got reelected probably because everyone now just votes their party and nothing else, and there's no more.
100%.
There's no more communication between the parties or what's best for the people.
Oh, yeah,
It's a sports team.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly why she got reelected in the state.
It's like Greg Abbott, governor of Texas again.
She 100% got reelected in my state because all of the cities are extremely left-leaning, and she's a left-leaning politician. That's literally it. She's not smart. She's incredibly stupid, self-centered, has said some horrendously stupid things. And again, she had us all locked up for 2 whole years. Outside of, quote-unquote, necessary workers. So, yeah. I fucking hate her. But she got reelected, so we're more screwed.
Just like how Greg Abbott got reelected.
Yeah. But I already went too far into politics as it is, so apologies for that, but it is frustrating.
I've been enjoying watching the turmoil on Twitter.
Oh god.
That's been hilarious.
I'm not sure.
Trump back.
I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I posted it in the meme channel. Quasi did a video involving Twitter.
Oh yeah.
I haven't got a chance to watch it yet.
Predicted the future,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Twitter server has been absolute comedy gold. I have no investment in that platform whatsoever, so I love watching so many people be like, all right, I'm quitting Twitter, bye. I'm like, bye?
Bye? Nice to see you.
Sorry to see you go.
Okay.
I guess. Whoever you are.
These people think like they actually brought anything of value to a thing that has no value.
Yeah, it's a shitty
Twitter
platform.
used to have value.
It's just... The thing that did come as a shock is that multiple businesses had their stocks plummet by like millions of dollars because of some of the Twitter blue tweets that were going out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, didn't the company that produced insulin, someone like mimic their
Eli Lilly.
Yeah, didn't they and they said they were gonna make insulin free, and their stock fucking plummeted. Oh god.
Dropped 15%. And they dropped 15% to a couple, which equates to a couple billion, several $1 billion, which I applaud the troll because not only is that fucking hilarious.
At least financially, that's going down in history as one of the most expensive trolls.
It also shows that these people who invest in big pharma do not give a shit about anybody.
Insulin is so cheap to produce too.
Oh yeah, you can produce it in your backyard.
A lot of places in the world, at least, have capped the price. I know Canada has it capped. I think California does. I'm not entirely sure anymore. We haven't had to purchase insulin in a while. But at one point, it was like $300 a vial for my mom.
Eesh. Yeah.
Medicine she needs to live. More money than our rent per month.
Yeah. Big pharma.
Well, I suppose needed to live. that's neither here nor there.
Well, this got depressing really fast.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It happens. If you're worried that I am depressed, I am not. It's just
sure?
something that happened.
Oh yeah, I know.
On a different note, I guess I'm gonna put some stuff on the market to sell. How do I see comparison prices?
Good boy.
I should do it automatically.
Yeah, it'll pop up on the right there.
All right, someone else is selling it for 15, so I guess I'll sell it for $14.99.
Wait, what you selling? Like,
Well,
what you streaming?
yours is a green item. You can probably sell it for higher.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Are you streaming?
He will be going to bed here soon. Also, tell your roommate to stay away from Viger.
But still, 14 gold per unit. That's still pretty damn good.
Better than the 3+ materials you would get for breaking it down. Really need to buy myself a hat.
Give him some time. He just started. He'll learn.
No.
And do correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you've ever been in a game where the economy's entirely player run.
No, I played Albion Online for a long time.
Oh, did you?
I know you ain't talking to me.
So you could, right there.
Hey, Jen, did you ever play EverQuest back in the day?
1 or 2.
The original, from the early 2000s.
For 5.5 minutes. Literally 5.5 minutes. That's if I'm going to throw up playing a video game, it happens within the first 10 minutes. And there was a known issue with EverQuest and the refresh rate of the screen that we happen to have. That meant that there was just enough of a flicker that it made me nauseous. So I played it, got up to the first quest, and then migraine and nausea, and I'm not gonna do this to myself. So I played the second one for considerably longer.
But do you remember ever heard of the event where the players try to